Okie doke, let's go ahead and get started. So let's go ahead and make that disappear. Hey, welcome into the stream, everyone. My name is Brent. Welcome to Unchallenged Gaming. Today, we're going to be continuing our adventure on our level 44 Orc Warrior. This is our 5th hardcore playthrough. We have done the Hardcore Paladin High Elf playthrough 1 through 60. We did the Night Elf Hardcore Hunter 1 through 60. We also did a Druid on a separate account and a Priest Dwarf. So we did a Tauren Druid and a Dwarf Priest. And now we are making our way through our 5th hardcore playthrough 1 to 60. And that is here on the Orc Warrior. So we're going to go ahead and get jumping into this guy. Now, we stopped in the last episode having done half of Dustwallow Marsh. We're going to be completing the rest of Dustwallow Marsh, and then we're going to be heading to Stranglethorn today. And I'm hoping to get level 45. There's no dungeons at this time that we can really jump into, right? We've been trying to do RFD for the past few weeks, but we just haven't had a lot of luck putting a group together, getting a group together, or just finding a group. So we're kind of over that like, I don't know, that leveling hunch, right? So we're level 44. The next dungeon that we're really going to be focused on is 48. We're going to be doing Zul'Farrak. So that's kind of what's in the future at the moment, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get mounted. Now, I got logged off last night right up in this area. We were working on the quest called Generic Communication. That's exactly where we're going to be heading back to now. I'm not going to be turning anything at the moment, because honestly, we don't need to go back to Stonard. We're going to go ahead and make our way back this way and get kind of caught back up to where we were. We had just hit 44, so we got a while to go to hit 45. Let's see. Right on through here. Now, you do have to kind of be aware when you're making your way this way. There are going to be some elite. As you kind of make your way across some of these rivers, you have to be cautious through here. Here's our communications quest. And then you'll notice, like, right along this other side of the river, there's a bunch of elite dragons. Now, not very many of them are like super deadly to the point where they would one-shot you, but there is one that would absolutely one-shot you, and his name is... Let's see. What is his name? What's the dragon that surrounds the water? If I can think of it, I'll let you know. Do I have any of the other counterweight stones? No, okay. I just crafted myself up a bunch of weight stones and then transferred a bunch of stuff off my character. So, I did, you know. Yeah, I just had a huge amount of stones and ore and everything else inside of my bank. And it was really kind of eating away at my bag space. And I don't plan to level my blacksmithing past 230. I went ahead and actually crafted the last remaining pieces that I needed. I got my blacksmithing up to 233, but that is only because I was able to craft the steel plate helmet. I went ahead and put the pieces together that I needed. I had all of it. And then while I was here in Dustwallow Marsh, I logged back in and I found some mithril and some gold pieces. And I was able to bump myself up to 231 and get some of those true silver bars. So I did go ahead and... Oh, that's right. I gotta share my stream over to the... So that's something I will have to do as well. poison gas, huh? Pattern for shield spike and the 45 whatever. Oh yeah, the mithril spike. Okay. Yeah, that's something. I think I transferred all my mithril off me. But I can always find more, right? Mithril is actually a pretty common one. And I think when I go to Gilneas here soon, I'm going to be picking up quite a bit of mithril. Yeah, I have a bunch of ore on my bank. I moved it all over to my bank character. So if you need iron or some mithril, I do have a ton of it. I just transferred it to my bank characters. And let's go ahead and smack this guy up. We're not going to be working on this stuff yet. I mean, we can. And hello, are you on Nord or Ambershire? I am currently playing on Nord. I have been on Hardcore for the last, what, 3-4 years or so now. And this is my 5th Hardcore character. I've had 4 other Inferno characters, and this is going to be my last Inferno character. But I just have so much history on Nord, so that I don't plan to transfer off of Nord, you know. And I had a, what's it called? A whole banking system set up on Nord. So Nord is like my primary server that I play at. I do plan to level over on Ambershire. And welcome into the stream, Lies. Welcome in. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Go ahead and share my stream. Hardcore Warrior Action. YouTube, Twitch, and we are streaming on both YouTube and on Twitch. Go ahead and post that over there. Then I do have to set a room, otherwise I'll completely forget to like delete. Okay, I had to do this last time because I completely forgot. If anybody else out there streams, you guys can share your link in the Turtlewell Discord server, but you have to delete your link right after. So I always set up an alarm at 1:30 p.m. to delete the Discord link. Otherwise, I completely forget. Then you get a notification like, "Hey, you forgot to delete." Okay, there we go. How about you? What server do you play on over there? Lies? What server do you play on Turtlewell? Not mean to clap, but there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and take these guys out. I can't think of the dragon that's over here. There is a dragon over here that I have to be cautious of. And it can one-shot you, but I kind of forgot its name. And I play on both Ambershire and on Nord. Oh, okay. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. What's your highest level over on Ambershire? Nord and R, I'm pretty much best in slots, so I made New Warlock and Ambershire. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's the cool thing about. I'm really happy that they did make a fresh server. I really should be playing over there to really capitalize on like the new experience, right? Because they just released MC and Anixia. Oh, Sorrow Claw. Okay. I don't know where he's at. It's near here. Close enough that our units can't triggered on him. I just don't see him. There we go, 6 out of 6. That quest I gotta get a marsh murloc eye. Oh, that's on the coast. Okay. So we got that. Let me quick check here. Did I finish the quest called Lack of Surplus? Lack of Surplus. Oh, I got that complete as well. Okay, nice. Oh, shoot. Okay, I got a little bit scared. I got maybe something like that was a little bit crazier. I gotta be careful. Desolate Marsh can be a little bit crazy. Let's see here. Lies says, I have a Warlock, 3 best in slot and level 56 Pala Lasher farm. Nice. Those are good combinations right there. Yeah, Paladins are one of my favorite classes to level. They just have so many opportunities for dungeons, raids, farming, right? They got tons of opportunities. We're gonna go ahead and there should be an escort quest right here. Looks like somebody might be doing the escort quest already. I don't know if these guys run. Oh, they do run. Yeah, they do run. That's awesome though. Yeah, level 60 Warlock. That seems like it's like kind of like your main character that you really enjoy. So that's really good, right? Not a lot of people play Warlocks. Everybody hates Warlocks because they can, you know, in PvP, they're kind of annoying. But in PvE, I don't see very many Warlocks just joining raids. It seems like they're one of the least played classes, kind of right next to Shamans. Oh, there is an escort quest right back here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get this escort quest back here.
Good day to you.
And start this one up. I'm going to go ahead and eat some food as well. Eat some stamina food real quick. So we're gonna go ahead and do the escort quest here. There's no ambushes. There's like 4 quests that we can do here. Do I have any scrolls? Scroll of Strength. Got it. And I made Warlock on Nord too. Okay. Yeah, you like Warlocks. That's good. It's good when you find a class that you really enjoy. So this part, you have to be kind of careful because all it takes is yeah. You don't want to have too much aggro. Let's go ahead and kill this one first. That would be really nice if this guy, if the imp doesn't go away when this guy dies, then I could just let this guy sit there and just chill on the imp for a minute. Okay, fine, never mind. Okay. Yeah, we gotta be careful. Would you like to see it? Oh, your Warlock? Oh, it's all good. I've seen so many Warlocks. On Hardcore, we have a bunch of Warlocks as well. On our raiding team. How many Warlocks are normally raiding within your group? Generally like 1 or 2, right? Usually when it comes to Warlocks, there's usually like 1 or 2 main Warlocks. There's usually not a whole raid of them. Like not you know, when it comes to like warriors, there's usually a bunch of warriors and 2 to 3 usually. Yeah, it's like the least amount. You might see less like shamans or maybe druids, but usually Warlocks are one of the least ones. Come on. Yeah, I'm really trying to get really trying to slow these guys down a bit. I'm just fighting things just to fight things, and then let him kind of bash on them. Yeah, we're more used to curse bots. Yeah, exactly. Curse and banishes. Drop the curse, drop the banish, banish this target, trigger. Yep, more dots, more curses. Watch this. Ninja Star. Dead.
Eat something?
Eat something? Okay, so I still need one more crystal, which I can get over here. This is the biggest pack over here. Let me go see if I can slice this guy. I'm trying to pull bad guys way ahead of where they should normally be. Because if we don't pull these guys ahead of time, then you end up fighting 4 of them at the same time. And that's a pain. So if we didn't fight these 2 right now, they would have all pulled along with those. You'd be fighting 4 bad guys at once. So this is this is like the hardest pull here. And then once you're done here, you're in the clear. And these guys like to do a poison. 10 seconds of poison.
Power to the
And you
Forsaken.
can't bandage now, right? So. And yeah, one more curse bots. Yep. Exactly. Curse bots and dot bots. Curse and banishes. That's what people bring warlocks for, man. The unfortunate truth. Okay, there is that. I'm gonna go ahead and just use a small bandage to get my life back up. And I'm gonna charge into this guy over here. Now this escort quest is actually pretty tough to do, because if you do this escort quest, you always have these little stoneard explorer guards that are in the area patrolling back and forth. And if you're an alliance character, those guys are hostile to you. They're flagged NPC and they will attack you. And if they attack you, guess what? You become flagged. So I honestly do not like this place as a alliance player. This quest is one of the annoying ones because you have to escort an NPC, and at least he doesn't attack the horde guards. That's one thing that's good, is he doesn't get attacked by the horde guards, but you would be. And I think we're in the clear now. I think this escort finishes up like right over here. And as my alliance, I'd be like on the side over there dodging all of these fights. Okay, so we finished up. Yeah, I finished up the crystal. I'm kind of taking a look what I have to finish now. Okay, so I did the crystals. I did hunting for Hunter's Quest. I don't think I've completed. Oh, Nico. I don't even know where that I got that quest at. Hold on, let me go take a look at my notes real quick. Throw a knife at this guy. So Oh, I have no idea where I got that quest. Turn in ceiling supplies, pick up, accept, oh neat. What zone was that in? Desolence? Desolate. Oh. I guess there's a quest that's supposed to be leading up to here, but I don't have it.
Hello.
Okay, now this guy's gone, and we completed our quest. Okie doke, perfect. Okie doke. How long have you been playing on Turtle Owl, Lies? I don't know. Is it like Lies? Or the yes? S? Now we can finally collect True Silver Deposit. Auto. Back. And more like L-Y, lies, like Nordic word for light. Okay, nice. It's the word light. I played since 2021. Oh, nice. Oh, you played for a while then. Yeah, I gotta go loot a chest over here. There's some chest back here that I gotta loot. I think it's the green thing on my mini map. So it's a little red chest right here. Let's see if I can loot this chest without drawing aggro to myself. There's like a whole bunch of rat around me. Got it. We completed the quest. And look at that. We got the quest complete without aggroing everyone here, which is awesome. Okay, now that we got that, let's go ahead and take a quick look at my map. We're actually pretty good. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and turn in Galen's Escape. And then I think we have to go to Stonear for a couple quest turn-ins. Here. Oh no, we're gonna head back to the harbor over here afterward. Okay. And this area is so scared as an alliance because of the horde suck. Yes, 100%. I said that this is probably the worst zone if you're an alliance character because there's so many horde guards like the Stoneard explorers located everywhere, and these guys are flagged. I have leveled here in the past as an alliance character on my first paladin playthrough. I became flagged multiple times. I got flagged from the missing diplomat quest. I got flagged from the attack quest in Stormwind. I got flagged from an NPC in Stoneard. I got flagged, or I think I got flagged at least a half a dozen times. What am I doing here? I want to go turn in the Galen's box over here. Yeah, but this place is super bad. Yeah, the horde scouts, they will flag you. Okay, so here we're gonna open up this chest right here, and we can turn in the quest called Galen's Escape. We get a decent shield. Like if we had no other shield, I mean this thing would be pretty decent. At least I got a new transmog, the Visionary Shield. That looks like an alliance shield. Okay, from this point on, we're gonna head back to the harbor camp and turn in some quests. We're gonna head all the way back over here to the harbor camp and turn in a few quests. We got 3 quests to turn in. Yeah, not a fan of this zone. I mean, there's other zones that are kind of deadly out there, but no zone is as crazy as this zone just because of the amount of mobs that are out there that are flagged. And if you get flagged by one NPC, there's so many level 60s that are in this zone. You know, level 55s, level 50 to 60s, because they're going either to Sunken Temple, they're heading to the Blasted Lands, they're landing here to go to the, you know, for whatever reason, right? So here, we're going to go ahead and turn in the Crystals quest and the Hunting the Hunters quest. We should pick up the Nuburu the Cudgel. Now, this quest used to be one that you just got from the item. You would kill Nuburu and he'd drop his cudgel, and then you could just turn, you know, get the quest there. We're going to go ahead and turn in the Horn of Garrick. And now, like somebody mined whatever I saw here. Now we're going to do it. You could do a unit scan. Nuburu. Okay. Nuburu the Cool. Okay. So now I just went ahead and just typed in my unit scan. I'm looking for that NPC. So as we make our way through here, we'll get notified if he pops up in our window here. But if he doesn't show up right now, we'll come back through here later on. We're just gonna make our way to the east coast, way over here. Yeah, it looks like he's not over here at the moment, so oh, there he is. There he is right there. We're gonna go ahead and take him out. Let's go ahead and do this. Charge in. Sweeping strikes. And just go to town on him. And he's dead. Nice. Okay, now I can just bleed out these next guys. Use another sweeping strikes. You guys will die here in just a second. Wants to run away. I don't know if I can kill him with my little throwing weapon. Oh yeah, we got this. Watch this. Bing, he's dead. And okay, yeah, I got that last quest. Okay, we completed the Nuburu the Cudgel quest. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get mounted. Make your way very carefully through here. We're gonna be heading towards the Sunken Temple. There's a quest in the water. So there is a way, if you follow this little path right through here, there's no dragons. You're gonna see dragons on the left hand side. You're gonna see some dragons on the right hand side. But if you kind of make your way through the little water through here, apparently Sorrow Claw's somewhere near here again. Yeah, see, there's elite dragons on your right. There's elite dragons on your left, but we're not worried about any of that because once you get in the water, there's no elites in the water. And there's a quest down here that we have to do, which is, it is called the Pools of Tears. We have to get Atalai artifacts. And they're all over this place on the bottom of the water. So I'm going to go ahead and look for a good spot as to where they are, and then I'll dive back down and look for them. Oh, there's one right there. And I made myself an add-on. Now, if you don't know, I died at level 37 before. Oh my goodness, I can't see any of the water this way.
Your map burns to ash in your hands! No map allowed! 10 minutes!
Well, there's Rock. Hey, welcome into the stream, Rock. Okay, hold on. I'll start my timer. Hold on. Okay, no map for 10 minutes, guys. No map, 10 minutes. Welcome into the stream, Rock. How are you doing, man? No map, 10 minutes. Right here. Unbind the key. Okay. 10 minutes. Okay. So underneath the water. I've been waiting for a good moment. You know it. Yup. 100%. I'm going to go ahead and chug an elixir potion, so I'm not going to have to worry about my breath here. Elixir of underwater breathing. I don't want to chance it. There's only so many water quests in World of Warcraft, and the idea that I am not going to have enough breath or that I'm going to underneath water, oh man, it always bugs me. And with my luck that I've had, I've been disconnecting almost every other stream, right? I disconnected and I got the Highlands. I disconnected in Swamp of Sorrows. I think I disconnected there, or I lagged out for a bit. I disconnected last stream, I think 3 times in a row. Before I just started, I just said, you know what? I mean, it started finally working, but I disconnected like 3 times in a row. You still hydrocane deprived? Hydrocane deprived. Oh, this is the guy I don't want to be near. Hydrocane. Yeah, I don't have the hydrocane. That's from Nomer. Yes. I would very not like this. Let me go ahead and just take a quick peek up here. But this guy right here, Somnus, he's killed so many low-level, like, hardcore players and regular players. I can't see him. He's not near me, but I've drowned so many times. Exactly. I've drowned one time on my level 37 warrior. Never again am I going to drown. It's such an annoying thing to happen to you. You're minding your own business, you're in your own little tiny world and bubble, and then boom, you start drowning out of nowhere. Like, what's up with that? So this quest is kind of an annoying one. You got to go underneath the water, pick up 10 things, and they're kind of scattered everywhere. They're not in like one go place. And I don't like water quests as a rule. Yeah, I don't have the hydro cane. I think that would be something really good to get though on a warrior. I don't know if I could solo it quite yet at 44. I think I would wait. I thought I saw one. I did, but I just don't know where. Oh, it's right here. We're halfway here. Kind of taking around. I'm just kind of moving my cursor at. That's a footlocker. Yeah, I'm just kind of moving my cursor kind of like at the level. Oh, I see one right over here. Oh, wow. I didn't even see that thing. It blends in so well, but that's what you use your cursor for, right? You move your cursor around at the specific angle that you would expect to see them. And eventually, yep, see, there's another one over this way. And another thing that Warlocks is good for is underwater breathing. That is true. Underwater breathing is so useful, and Warlocks got it. And if you're like an undead Warlock, you already have like 2 minutes of air instead of 1. You're already hooked up pretty nicely as an undead Warlock, but there's another one over. This. And shamans have a similar spell. You have Super WoW? No, I do not have Super WoW. Yeah, I used to use Super WoW. I used to use the HD mod, but it kept crashing on me. So I had removed it, and I haven't reinstalled it since then. Yeah, I would like to play with the HD mod. I love playing with the HD mod. I started playing with the HD mod during my Druid playthrough. And then I think I did like half of my druid playthrough is with the HD mod, and you could really see differences in like the characters and the mobs, like the elementals. What are they called? Like the fell guys, I think. In what zones are they in? They're just gigantic. They look huge. There we go. That quest is. Okay, now we go ahead and get to the top of the water here. These guys, when you're fighting them, it almost makes you sound like you're kind of drowning because of they make like these kind of water effect sounds. I don't know if shamans have an underwater breathing. I know they have the walk on water quest, but I wasn't sure if they have an underwater breathing quest themselves. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and make our way over here. I think I'm on the south end of the map because this is generally where people go to here. Enter the sunken temple. I don't know if I have a quest to explore the sunken temple. I know that some people have like a quest here to explore the temple. I don't think I have that. So instead, there's an opening over here, a little creek or river that leads into this big pond. We want to go this way. We want to be careful through here. So there's elites everywhere, right? There's elites on your left and on your right. But what we're after is all these spiders over here. So we want to go right through here. Make sure you check for the Sumnus, the dragon. If you have unit scan, use it, and you don't want to be seen. You don't want anything to fight you here. Go ahead and get mounted as soon as you can. I'm going to go right over here, get mounted. I'm going to get as far away from the elite dragons as I can. And then I'm going to start fighting spiders down here. I think we're kind of out of the danger zone now. Yeah. I'm in the clear. Okay, I think we're in the clear. I'm going to go ahead and put another weapon thing on my thing. Same with water walking. Not many shamans carry those. Okay, hold on one second. Let me read that comp. Read that. Not many shamans. The difference is that they need reagent to cast the spell. Not many shamans carry those. Same with water walking. So they do have something that allows you to underwater breathe, but it costs a reagent. Gotcha. I did not know that. There's a few classes that I've never played. I've never played a warrior to level 60. I've never played a rogue, a warlock, a shaman. What else? And a mage. I've never played, like, the last classes that I have remaining to level 60. I've never played to level 60. I'm just not a fan of the classes. All that poison. Let's see if I can use these anti-venoms. Oh, and it works. Anti-venom things for the win. I still have 6 anti-venoms on me. I got these made back when I was, what, level 20? Maybe 18 to level 20 in Stone Talon Mountain. Still super useful. Shaman next. What is my next character? I don't know. I'm considering playing on Ambershire, but I'm undecided as to what exactly my next move is. I've been kind of thinking the last few weeks if I want to change my raid time, or not my raid time, my streaming time a bit. If I want to adjust like what time do I stream? Like I stream, for me it's usually 9:30 to about 1 p.m. is where I stream. And I've been considering potentially like changing that up. Generally, I stream from 9 to 1 because that's when my kids are at school. But I've considered maybe changing it up to nighttime as well. So when they're sleeping or something like that. And then, you know, I would still stream when they are not here. But I feel like my time during the day should be better used doing some other tasks. So every time that I stream today, like right now I'm streaming, I'm not able to look at the market. And the market is, you know, that's kind of what I use to kind of get by at the moment, stock market. And when I'm not streaming, or when I'm streaming, I just don't really look at it. Like right now today, the stock market's down pretty big. And that was something I was looking at earlier today. I was like, man, if I had got up and like started looking at, you know, not looking at it sooner, but just kind of participated in some of the negativeness that took place, like after, there was a big, big sell at 750, 755, just a big old sell that happened. It could have been an interesting time. But yeah, stock market fell. Like everything's down right now. S&P 500 is down 1.66, Dow Jones 1.15, Nasdaq 2.24. That's a huge downfall, like a downfall. Yeah, that's one of the biggest dips. It'd be nice to kind of like have every day between 9 to 1, or like, you know, 6 a.m. is when the market opens, but 6 to 1, I'm kind of watching and participating in the market and making other content. Because the streams themselves, they're a lot of fun. Like I love streaming, I love hanging out and interacting with viewers, but at the same time, it's kind of like another job. I've seen other streamers. The reason that they stream so much is because that's what they do. I mean, that's their job. If they don't stream, they don't make money, and if they don't make money, then they can't really get by. Whereas I see a lot of YouTubers and stuff like that, you have to create content to make your YouTube channel grow and get views, but you don't have to be there for it, right? You can record 4 videos. So I was watching one stream, or one YouTuber, they record a bunch of, on like the very early of the month, their first week, right? They have a schedule. They have a schedule that Monday through Friday they record 4 videos, and each of those 4 videos gets released over the next month, like 1 video per week. And then they did all their work for the week in all their work for the month in 1 week. They just record 4 videos, and then they might make another couple videos as well in between. But then they're not having to be physically there as they're growing their stuff, as they're growing their thing. And I'm not always going to be able to I want to scale for the time. What's the word? Sounds like everything is plummeting, which means most likely some big fish are going to buy a lot of stuff. Yeah, I'm thinking it's kind of simmered down. There's some buy action right now. Like it dipped for a bit, pretty low, and all of like the last like 5 intervals, I've seen everything be green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's 5 intervals of green, then like a little bit of red. People are starting to buy it back up. So there was a big sell about, it started at 750. So about 9, 8, 7, about 3 hours ago, there was a lot of selling pressure. That's what took the market down. It kind of fell. It hit a bottom right around 10. So the last 42 minutes or so, the market's been kind of pushing up and recovering a bit. It'll be interesting to kind of see where it ends up at the end of the day. Yeah, right now the last indicator that I've seen is a buy, so people are buying right now. Yeah, it was a buy. It was a buy at 658. So right now, everything is saying, hey, buy this dip. I'll see when it says sell. So right now we'll say it's 660k. Well, you would have bought at 658. So 658 you would have bought. You're still riding it right now. I haven't had it sell. That's my next challenge on my other YouTube channel. Right now I'm doing a challenge right now where I'm trying to build the SoFi investing channel. The SoFi investing challenge, we're trying to invest $1,000 into SoFi Invest and kind of showcase that generally if you deposit $25 every single week, it should take you roughly 40 weeks to reach $1,000. But if you invest that $25 every single week, in most cases, right, 60 out of 40% of the time, the market's going to move up. So 60% of the time, your money is going to move to the upside based off the current market conditions. Obviously, there's going to be times and months where the market might trend either sideways or down. But I don't have Battle Shout. Now I got Battle Shout. There goes all my swing. So we're just trying to get to $1,000 in that account. I'm not a big fan of SoFi Invest. I think it's good for the average investor. Like if you're just trying to buy and hold and not do anything crazy, I think it works out just fine. But if you're trying to be an active person, it doesn't seem like it's a great platform to actively buy and sell, because you can't set up your limit buys, your limit sells. I don't think you can do any option stuff on that platform. So you only have the normal way of purchasing and selling. And I don't go look real quick. Log it in. Quick. Check medical tech stuff and you know where it goes. Medical tech stuff? Exactly. Let me go look at the health sector and see how that's doing. Everything is red. It doesn't matter where you are invested into, unless you're in consumer defensive. Right now, if you're like investing into like McDonald's, Walmart, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, you're positive today, right? If you're buying the individual stuff, like consumer defensive is kind of green, and those are like your companies out there that are selling products to the consumers, right? Your Walmart, your Coca-Cola, Pepsi. Let me see what else is in. Dollar General is up by 1.11%. Monster Beverage is up 0.5%. Pepsi's up 3.5%. Got those. That's your consumer. If you're smoking, right? If you got your tobacco companies, Philip Morris is a tobacco company. They're up 2.68. What's MO? Altria Group. A lot of people bought Altria. I used to buy a lot of Altria in the past. It's up 1.77% today. They had a huge dividend in the past. Like I was really big in dividend investing and buying stocks that would pay me a dividend. And that was a big focus my first couple years on YouTube, like was growing my YouTube income, my dividend income from, hey, we're making $30 this month in dividend. Now I'm making $100 a month in dividend. Now I'm making $1,000 a year in dividends. And now we can turn in. Aha, killed your pet, dude. Killed your pet. We're going to go ahead and turn in lack of surplus and pick up lack of surplus part 2. Okie doke. Now, what do we got to do over here? Okay, we got the Drainit communication. Oh, I can't use my map. Oh, there we go. We're done with our challenge. We're 19 minutes into the challenge before I'm trying to sit here trying to hit my map key, and my map key wasn't working. So we're gonna go ahead and we had 19 minutes, no map. Not a world record. 19, no map. Which analysis method do you prefer when going for something new? I don't honestly buy anything new. Like my investments, I don't buy a lot of individual stocks because I see a lot of people going out there and like buying AMD or Hood for Robinhood, or they're buying big stuff that's okay. Like, I don't buy individual stuff as much anymore. I don't see out the area here that I think my only individual company that I hold is I'm down 1.7% today. That's a big for me. Let's see here. So in terms of waiting here to check what position investment. So my biggest individual holdings Meta. It's Facebook. So looking at what I own, the only individual biggest holding that I have is Meta. I used to own like over 30 individual companies in the past, but I consolidated all of my portfolio down to just invested mostly just within the S&P 500 and NASDAQ. So I'm very tech heavy into the S&P 500 and NASDAQ, and I just own a ton of that to the point where I used to run a lot of call options. I run call options on the shares that I own, and if I end up, getting called and getting my shares sold, then I just run a put option to get paid some premium, and then I'd put like a put option within the money of where I would normally buy it, so I'd still get paid a premium. There he is over there. He doesn't come down here though, so we're in the clear. Yeah, I'd still get paid a premium to sell the put option, and then if it landed in the money, I'd buy back I'd buy the shares at that price that I would have bought them anyways at. So market price is like $62. Just for example, right? Just for example, I would be. What was that sound? Oh, okay, ink spray. Okay. As an example, I would be happy and comfortable buying something, say, at $100. So I would put in a call option or a put option at $98. Like I would have been happy buying it at $100, but if it fell down to $98, I'd still be happy with it, and plus I'd get a premium for selling that put option. Now the stock price, it fell to like $97.50. So while I did buy at $97.50 and my put option was $98, so I ended up buying 100 shares at $98, and it would seem like on paper I lost 50 cents per 100 shares, right? That'd be a $500 net loss. I would have already been pretty comfortable buying at $100, which I would have been at my market price anyways, but I put in that put option at 98, so I still saved $2 from the price I would have been comfortable buying it at 100. Instead, I bought it at 98, so I saved $2 there, and I got paid a premium up front, so it kind of helped cover the loss of 50 cents per share that I lost, when the stock fell below my put price. $19 minutes. What over here? I think I'm just after this marshmallow guy. I thought that was an oh shoot. I gotta be careful with my my demo. There we go. I gotta take out the ink spewers quick. Those guys blind you, and then you're stuck there, not able to hit anything. 50% chance less to hit. So if you get hit by those ink guys, you gotta just focus them out. Yeah, I just don't buy individual holdings. I usually buy into the S&P. Like right now, it had a sell indicator at 660. So it would have saved me like $1 so far. It's at 659. Oop. Dang, I am not having some luck. Any gamers for the .5 BRD Arena? overpower. And that was some news. What did it say? NASDAQ hits record highs as Delta Costco earnings fuel rally. That was yesterday. Yesterday, that was a pretty big rally, right? The market went up 1% yesterday. All it's doing is giving back a bit today. Like yesterday, it went up pretty big. Today, it just kind of giving back some of those gains that it had yesterday. So it's fine. Been in this little area here the last few days. Follow me, Ink Spewer. I wonder if I could line of sight. Oh, when he starts casting the... I wonder if I could... He's casting. He got it to me. It just happened so quick. Spits it so fast. Yes. You know what? Yes. There we go. He's dead. And I'm not a big fan of the ink viewers. They're everywhere. Oh shoot. He already tried, he got me with it already. Already. Yeah, so I'm just thinking of maybe some other opportunities for me to use the time in the... Oh my goodness, again? Jeez. Like 30 seconds of 50% less chance to hit. I gotta make these bleeds count. See if I can hamstring him in place. And yeah, there's no way I can run it. I tried right there. Like, I was already pre-running ahead of time. And he still smacked me with it. I'm gonna go ahead and just bandage up with a different one here. Seems like it's only the ink spewers back here that do it. Dude. Head north along the ridge, kill Shadow Panther. Yeah, that's something I have to do. Shadow Panther. But I think they're up this area. Yeah, the Shadow Panthers are more in this area up here. Snappers sometimes it looks like back in this area. Oh, I see. I'll get those guys later. Oh, I see. I see what I need to do. Okay. So eventually... We need to kill the Panthers first. And we gotta take out the crocodiles, because I guess it leads into a Murloc quest. So that was something I didn't see until I just checked. So we gotta kill these snappers. They're gonna drop a quest item for the lack of surplus. And there's the dragon we want to avoid right back there. I don't know if he's coming this way. We'll keep an eye out there. Yeah, I see him. Okay. He's gonna come this way for sure. Let's go ahead and move back. Oh boy, yeah, we gotta move back. And we are snared. Let's go ahead and snare you and run for my life real quick. Oh yeah, he comes. Okay, over here. Oh no, I lost this one. turning around. No, he's coming this way. Okay. I see it. I see it.
Hail to the night.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get mounted. I'm gonna go ahead and just go along this ridge over here and go do the Panther quest and the Crocodile quest up in the northern area. Then I'm not gonna be running into him, patrolling back and forth. I don't know if that priest is after him or is that a Draenor? Oh no, okay. It's a night elf. My UI, I thought it looked like a Draenor. Those things look so ugly. I was really disappointed with what the Alliance got when that faction came out. Was a Horde or Alliance? It was an Alliance faction, I'm pretty sure, right? Was that Burning Crusade when the Draenor came out for the Alliance and the Horde got the Blood Elves? Because that was a terrible faction. Like, each faction got... Like, I liked the Horde getting Blood Elves. I thought that was good. But I was not happy with the Draenor for the Alliance. Okay, so over here in this direction, we should be able to fight crocodiles and panthers. So right here, I'm just going to go ahead and just kind of walk through here because if there's a panther that's hidden, I want to be able to fight it. Charge. Started invites for MC plus on. Oh, they're doing MC today. That's right. I was gonna submit. There's one. So right now we're working on taking out the Shadow Panthers and the Sawtooth Snappers. There's a reason that we're doing these quests first. You mean Draenor from the Blizzard? Yes, I was not very. I thought that was a terrible class for the Alliance to get. I thought it just looked really dumb. Gratini. Oh, it's Draenei. Yeah, Draenei. I think they were just a dumb class, but, you know, dumb faction. I did not like the faction for myself. I thought it was a dumb faction. They looked weird. They're like a weird space alien with tentacles on their heads. I don't know, they just look funky. Oh, Shadow Claw. Charge! Ran I can't think of a worse faction that anyone's ever got. They retconned so much with the Burning Crusade, it was disgusting. Yeah, the Burning Crusade was a terrible... I like the expansion, but I hate the factions that both said. I think Blood Elves were okay, right? They were okay, like they were okay, but Draenei, absolutely not. I was not happy with that faction. They just look like a bunch of space aliens with tentacles on their heads. And then, what we got in, Wrath of the Lich King, we got Death Knights. Death Knights were okay. Death Knights kind of made sense because Death Knights were around in vanilla, right? I think we had a couple of Death Knights in vanilla, or the idea of Death Knights, maybe. I thought there was some, I think there's some Death Knights in vanilla, right? In Stratham, I think one of them is considered a Death Knight. Three more of these. A big crocodile. He just looks different. Why does he look different than that one? They're like the same named, but this one looks pretty green. That one over there looks brown. Overpower. Drop on the floor. Hold on. That on my foot. Oh, it's a scooter. I don't know why that was on my desk. I had this on my desk, and it freaked me out because it fell onto the floor, and it looked like a bug or something fell on the floor. And then when it fell onto the floor, it stuck onto my foot with like something like, you know, it stuck onto my foot. So it kind of freaked me out. Like, what the heck? Just fluttered onto the floor and then just gripped onto the bottom of my foot. Yeah, that's me freaking out over a sticker. Yep, that happened. The sole fact that they introduced faction-specific classes for the opposing one is just a control shot to the lore. Okay. Well, there's always faction-specific, right? Faction-specific classes. Wait, there was no faction-specific classes. Maybe you're talking races? Faction-specific races? Or what classes came out that were faction-specific? I don't remember any faction-specific. Besides the paladin and the shaman. Because paladin and shaman are faction-specific. We're all done over here. Okay, let's go ahead and turn these quests in. Oh, I need a tumor. Where do I get this at? I need a Deep Strider tumor. Is that from the guys down south? /DB Strider. Huh. I don't see that quest here. Same with the Death Knights. These were supposed to be their own faction at best. Yet they introduced them as a hero class, which is pretty much just an OP BS for the entire Wrath of the Lich King expansion. Death Knights were super cool though, and they were pretty much like their own class. Why would they ever side with either Horde or Alliance? That I agree with. Like, why would they side with one side? Why would they side with both sides in general, right? They were kind of like their own faction, like their own opposing force. And then Death Knights came out and anybody could roll them. They started at level 55, so they had that little backstory that you played through in the like Scarlet Enclave area. And yeah, I mean, for paladins and shamans, these two were like a counterpart to each faction. Oh yeah, the Burning Crusade, they made it so that they killed that. Draenars could now become shamans, and I remember Blood Elves could become paladins. Okay, here we go. Threat from the sea. That, oh, okay, so it's not. Okay, over here. So now we go over here. And get Threat from the Sea Part 1. We get Threat from the Sea Part 2. And now, we can do Murlocs. Okay, now we have the Murloc quest. If I was over here fighting these guys before, I would have been just running through them for no reason. Luckily, we got the quest now in the correct order. It's all about that order of operation. Execute, come back here. I don't need to execute you. I just finish you off with my big old weapon. Is that Lexi? They're not a hardcore character, man. How you gonna play over here and not be hardcore? Hardcore? Man, I've already used 3 weight stones? That's insane. I didn't think that'd be do these so fast. Oh yeah, there goes. I have to see if I can so next guy that I fight, when I charge it, I'm gonna go ahead and just pummel right away. And I'm gonna see if that pummel interrupts this spray. That's my next thing. Well, I left it before the entire BS with Kata, so I'm a win-win. Okay, yeah, I played from Vanilla into Burning Crusade, into Wrath of the Lich King, into Cataclysm, and then it wasn't until Pandaria where I'm like, okay, Panda's being introduced to both sides. It just kind of lost me at that. I'm like, I don't really care much for Pandas. Okay, so I went ahead and did pummel. I pummeled them as soon as I got in the combat. I pummeled it again. I think I can pummel it. Okay, so I pummeled the attack. I think I've got to the point now where when I charge in... Here, watch. Charge in. I pummeled it. Ah, oh, what the heck? It still went out. Huh. Dude. Yeah, I tried pummeling it. I don't know if I'm just resisting it. Because he just tried to cast it again. Oh, I got my life pretty low there, huh? I won't interrupt this cast. Use the Master Strike. Master Strike. Oh yeah, I could do that as well. And Master. Oh, that's a good idea. Forget about that. Whoop. Hunter's pet got taken out here, right? Look at that. Hunter's pet taken out. Go over here. Yeah, so I gotta use that Master Strike. I don't think these guys can leave the tower, so I think we're in the clear. Yeah, they can't leave the tower there, so. And which means it was a bad hunter. There's good hunters for sure and bad hunters. Yeah. They let their pet die. Pets are so strong. It's really, really tough. Okay, here, we charge in. We interrupted it. Okay, we got that. We got the, did go ahead and Master Strike that cast. I went ahead and just used Pummel anyways for the giggles of it. Yeah, he's gonna cast that. Okay though. Basically dead at this point. And he's dead. Okay, we're gonna wait for this thing to kind of wear off. We're gonna charge in. Master Strike. Oh, he still got it off. No, okay, so I gotta not worry about Rend. Master Strike is like the first thing I really have to focus on. I really have to just interrupt that first pass. Yeah, once he has the cast on me, it's a bit of a pain after that.
For Durata.
bunch of stuff on me. Got 3. One more in here somewhere. Another shell in here. Yeah. Got an empty bags here. Vendors and stuff. Man, I'm sure you would love Heroes of the Storm, Rexar Hero. I played Heroes of the Storm. I played mostly Nova. Yeah, in Heroes of the Storm, I mostly played as Nova. I got 30 gold, which is crazy. Because I just vendored so much of my... I had used all my money for my mount. And then I used a lot of my money for training. Then I... Yes. Oh, wait. I did the Master Strike early on. So got me with this, because that's the first thing I did when I charged in at him. I used Master Strike. That's fine. Dodge this. Yes. Here. Let's go through here and sell some stuff. Sell stuff that... This thing was interesting. That's like the... This item right here used to have a quest associated with it, but now it's just a unique main hand. Can't sell it to the vendor because the vendor's like, nah, I don't want that. You're trying to sell this junk to me. I don't want it. Well, joke's on you. I don't want it either. I got fish oil. I think fish oil is what it is that that's a quest item. Quest item. Got everything up there. Oh, I got the Savory Delight. Perfect. I don't have to stare at my orcness. Yeah, I forgot what Rexar did. Is Thresh Heroes of the Storm, or is Thresh League of Legends? Far enough away. We're gonna wait for him to do his little ink thing, and then we'll smack him with our Master Strike. Wow, he used it. I guess he did use it. I spoke too soon. Although I didn't hear it. It's 2 different beasts, bro. I know it's 2 different beasts. But I'm wondering what Thresh is from. Thresh is Thresh. I just remember Thresh with the chain, and I don't know if it was Heroes of the Storm or if it was League of Legends. I'm pretty sure it was League of Legends. Heroes of the Storm. I get the 2 confused. I did enjoy Heroes of the Storm quite a bit more than League of Legends. League of Legends, if you played 3s or 5s, you always played on the same maps. That's what I thought was super boring. On Heroes of the Storm, man, you would swap between different maps. I think there was like, what, 10 maps at the beginning? I haven't played the game in such a long time now. Come on. Finish him. Off with his head. Boom. See that? Got him. Stop that ink cast. Okay, he's at the point now where he's going to ink again. I'm just going to go ahead and run. Okay. One more ink. Okay, then I'm out of here. Then I go up north. Ah, I didn't get it. I keep telling myself the first thing I gotta do. Yeah, it's League of Legends. Oh, okay. Yeah, I played League of Legends for years. I had a bunch of friends that we all used to play League of Legends. Like, I've been gaming for a long time, and I've swapped games a lot in the past. And me and my buddies would always play League of Legends at night. This was like back when I was in Japan, so this was back in like maybe 2000. I was in Japan 2010, 2013. So it's been a long time. Maybe I was playing League of Legends back then. I know for sure I was playing WoW. I don't know when League of Legends came out. It may have been when I came back to the States, though. I don't get, heal up. Do I have any regular food? I got these buzzard meat. Buzzard meat. I always keep all my food buffs from all the quests that we get. And I never use it as much as I should. So all that I need over here, marsh murlocs. And these guys, I think, only spawn over here. Flesh eaters, they spawn. Okay. Oh, they're inside these shells, I'm pretty. Heroes of the Storm is still better since they have so many maps. It's more dramatic and sometimes less forgiving when it comes to consolidated efforts from the opposing team. It gives you some material to learn from. Yeah, Heroes of the Storm was just better. I think League of Legends probably still has the same map for 5s. Probably has the same map for ARAM and all that. We used to play ARAM a lot. Martial madness. Harry. Overpower. Harry. And Heroes of the Storm has a single lane for map for ARAM, its own category of games as well. Oh yeah, I like ARAM. Like that was the version. Yeah, you got a random. You got to ban specific classes, and then you were assigned random class you could play, and then you could swap with your teammates. Yeah, I remember playing ARAM a lot. League of Legends, I would always pick either Lux would be like my main character that I would always enjoy playing as, or I would play as Mr. Garen was always pretty good, or Mr. something like Yoshida or something of the sorts. Somnus. Okay, he's over on top of the hill. He doesn't bug me over here. Mr. Shoshiba or something of the sort. Yeah, I only played much, I only played a little bit of like Nova, and let's see who else did I play on Heroes of the Storm. Unfortunately, Heroes of the Storm is way more popular in E than in A. Really interesting. Now, there's a chest in there. There's a solid chest. We're gonna get to this solid chest. That's what I do. Oh, he's got a heal. Not on my watch. But there's a solid chest in there. That's going to be mine. Trying to pull this guy out
For our
of
ancestors.
that there. I guess I could just fight him in. I don't know why I can't charge him. Okay. Oh. Excuse me. I will take the cast, okay? I will take the cast. I'm gonna pummel. Why can't I pummel? Can't pummel. For whatever reason, the line of sight there does not work well for me. I gotta pull him out of there. As he shoots me for like, what, 221 damage a freaking hit? That's fine. I'm not gonna bother with him. So I did get a... Hey, ooh, really, really nice. 9 stamina, 4 agility. Actually pretty good. What else did I get? I already knew that. Red. Ocean. Okay, so what am I down here for? I don't really need anything down here.
Yes!
Yes! Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and head into this cave or head north. Yeah, I'm gonna head north. I'm gonna go ahead and head north and do the threat from the sea. I'm gonna take out the marsh flesh eaters. And then I'm gonna take out the monstrous crawlers. They're only located over on the north side. Any battle shout enjoyers? Are you making fun of because I don't have battle shout on me? I put battle shout for the most part. I generally have it up like 90% of the time, but sometimes I don't have it, right? But it's for the most part I have it. Okay, so we're gonna head up through here. We're gonna head to the north area. And we're looking for the flesh eaters. And we're looking for the monstrous crabs. Didn't have it for the past 8 minutes. What? No way. Not 8 minutes. Go ahead and get this crab here. 8 minutes of no battle shout? There, I got battle shout. Battle shout's well worth it. Finish him. Do it. Monster. Brawler. So right over here. Here we go. We got the flesh eaters. This is where we're going to start finding the ones that we need. I don't think these guys do anything special. I think they're just kind of spank and spank style. Distraction go lower. Yeah. I got a few distractions. Oh, they do raid. That's fine. I like that they run away though. Also, for some reason, you don't have your buffs on your player frame in Luna. Oh, over here. Yeah, I don't have that. Could probably enable that. I think that'd be a pretty good one. That was a waste of rage. You don't have buffs on your player frame in the Luna UF setting. I can look at that. Maybe I guess I have it over here. I have like the debuff shown, but I don't have the buffs for myself, so I have to look over here. Unless it moves it from up here to down here. I like how these guys enrage and then they run away at the same time. It's like, hey, hey, you enraged me, then I'm gonna run away from you. That seems like enraged personnel should always fight to the end. Don't make no sense. Execute. Got some bread. I'm gonna go ahead and eat this bread. My bread. Next, I'm gonna eat spotted yellowtail. And that's why you have no battle shot again. I have no battle shot. That's right. It has a 2-minute, man. It lasts for 2 minutes. I don't know what's up with that. Paladins think they had it rough with 5-minute blessings, man. Imagine a 2-minute battle shout. Okay, so we need to post on the forums that we want a 5-minute battle shout, and if we are anything like paladins, we should get it. Paladin buffs were unnecessary. Nah, man. More buffs. The more buffs, the better. Yeah, I like Paladin buffs now. 15-minute. Wait, is it 10 or 15 minutes? I think it's 10 minutes. But still, 10 minutes is so nice compared to 5. 5 minutes sucked. You had to freaking buff all the time, dude. What is up with it? Come back. Back, little buddy, come back. I promise they gave you some Girl Scout cookies. Kidding. I mean the duration for the blessing. No, I mean the duration for the blessing was... It's nice now. I've always said that I would like the minor blessings to be at least 10 or 15 minutes and the greater blessings 30 minutes is fine. I think 1 hour would be better to be like on par with other buffs. Right, every other class that has a greater blessing has an hour buff. And it takes a reagent. So druids, priests, all those people. The good thing about paladins is though, when they do their buff, I don't think I need... Why do my maps not show up? Quests aren't showing up on my map. That's the whole reason for the paladin to be attentive to the situation at hand. Yeah, but 10-minute buffs is still fine. I don't know why the quest went away.
Fantastic.
Fantastico. They're right here. Like, I'm still tracking them. But they removed. Nothing over here. Oh, there's the monsters. There's Darquia. Darquia there? Heck no. Who died right here? I thought it was great. Is that another one over there? Oh, yes. That's a monster. They're oracles. I don't want to fight oracles. Oracles will kill you. Shoot. Okay, good. Yeah, I think oracles are one of the worst mobs down here you can fight. Those guys do so much damage to you. Oh. After the crawler, I'm gonna get into the water here. Viewer ink. Okay, I'm not in my red. Out of range. I feel like that should be like I should be at the range. Thought I heard a different sound effect. And that's the whole reason for the paladins being the attentive situation. Okay, now I've got that comment. Dang, I can't loot them. Do we have an enchanter for normal wizard oil at BRN? I want to restock. People are getting all ready for more. Wonder how many people signed up. Let me see. Oh yeah, see the last time since the sell. So we said sell at 660. Price is at 658.57. $2 a share. Depending on how many shares you got, that could be. Every little bit helps. Over here looking for. I need the. I need also 6 more flesh eaters. I can also go into the cave down south. So once I'm done with this crawler quest here, I can always just head down to the south cave. And then there's some crawlers in there, or the flesh slayers. Maybe I'm just in the wrong area. I don't know why my PF quest decided just not. Oh wow! It actually bashed me pretty good. Battle shout! Battle shout! Battle shout! There, I cast battle shout! Here I am. There's been no reason to buy back in. It's at solid 658. Oh no, I got that. If anybody out there in the chat has any questions or comments, definitely drop them in there. It could be about anything. Hardcore, could be World of Warcraft, could be about life, the universe, all in itself, right? Are we living inside of a snow globe ourselves, or are we within a simulation? Ask yourself that. I have no idea. Yeah, let's go ahead and get 2 more crawler legs. Oh, there's a flesh eater. The flesh. Oh no, he's going after it. Shame. 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 Oh. He's got some, that warlock, that healer. He better heal him. Watch this, watch this. Oh, he got the heal off. He got the heal off. He got the heal off. Now he's being casted at. See what happens. The epic battle right here. Who's gonna win? Mage or... Oh, okay. Now he did the counter spell. He's going in for the attack. Oh, he chugged the potion. Frost Nova. He's casting. Oracle's on. They countered. He's still countered. He gets out of. He starts lightning bolting. Here it is. The battle of the century. Oh, he got him. Hold on. Let's do a clap. Good job. Good job. That was a good fight. Those oracles, man, they can do some damage. Oh, there's a monstrous crab over there. That's our last one that we need. Let's see. You see a mage recklessly casting AoE on a bunch of mobs. That warrior that charged him, bless his poor but brave soul with salvation. Priest struggles with healing. You know what to do. That druid keeps trying to cosplay a rogue. No, he needs might. That's what the paladin should be aware of. Oh, okay. Dang, that could have been the last one that I need. I am. Flash deep. I need flash. Sure. Why is that not working out? Oh, because it's marsh. Flash sheet. Oh. Oh, they see how they are in the cave down there as well. On. Oh, why can't I click on the? I used to be able to click on the little snacky thingy over there. For whatever reason, it's not really. Oh, there. But turtle paladins are just brainlessly go in and Leroy the retribution. Heck yeah, man. That's the original way of playing a paladin. You don't have to think of any of that. All you had to do was auto attack and judge. That's why you had all the time to like think about life, think about people's blessings and stuff like that, because you had nothing else to do for yourself. As a paladin, you ran in, you auto-attacked for your life, your judgment ran out, because you judged it, you resealed. That was all you had to think about. Auto-attack, judge, reseal. Or you had to seal before the fight. The paladins had 3 things to think about. Sealing up before the fight, auto-attacking and judging, and then having to reseal after making those judgments. Now paladins have, hey, how many stacks of Crusader Strike and Zeal do I have stacked up? How, do I need to Holy Strike to regenerate the health and mana for my party members? I should be dropping Consecrate at different intervals to make sure that I'm optimizing my damage. I need to be judging and resealing. Do that as well. I also have to be focusing on getting the correct. Did I not get the last one? Do I not have... I still need one more crawler. What in the world? I can find one more down. You had to jungle seals and throw in heals when you could. Which is way more useful than the meat. Yeah, paladins were terrible back in the past. Paladins were terrible back in vanilla. Like, honestly, if you were a paladin and you were trying to do damage, like, what's the point? A boomkin could do more damage than you without really trying. You had a paladin, you had to be chugging down potions. Oh, there's the last one that I need right now. There's one down here. Whoop, 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 whoop. Where are you at? Let's see. Go through here. I can go right through here. jump into the water and hold this one right here. My wolf's like, why am I getting all wet? My fur is all nasty now, man. Oh, overpowered. No wonder that almost half of your guild is also playing on the WoWHC server. Are they over there? Boom! Finally, we completed this dang quest. Okay, that gets rid of the crawlers. Now all I need solid flesh eaters. Now I need 6 flesh eaters. That's a lot of flesh eaters to be like hanging up here for. So I'm gonna go ahead and head down to this cave down south. Let me. I don't know. Either I can go up north and it's pretty safe, or I can go down south. The word. I'm gonna do a quick check over here. I know the mage is also after the flesh eaters. So that's one unfortunate thing. I'm gonna have to be, because it looks like he was after them as well. Feel free to ask yourself, anyone play on the fighting an oracle? Oh. Back off, little shadow guy. For gold. Yeah, I think it's better for me to go back down south. Vanilla is crap. No, but my plan is to shut down to get all chores there. Wait, hold on, what did they say? Oh, Mary Pooh says... I said, does anybody play over on the WoWHC server? They said no, but my plan is to get all of chores over there if Portowell ever shuts down. And then the other person said vanilla is crap. And no way I'm touching anything that plays vanilla. No private HE server. Oh, it's a private server on 1.12.1. Yeah, that's all it is. Yeah. It's a private 12. Yeah, it's a private 100% 1.12 HC server. I've considered starting over there in the past, but no. Yeah, so nobody from what I know, like, maybe there's like probably a couple people. I don't know if my druid's even for MC. I'm pretty sure he is. Up there, iron. So this little cave right here, looks like somebody's already in here. So we'll pummel the first cast. And then I'm gonna wait for the heal. Holy cow, that thing hurts. Then we'll get rid of that. I can't pummel it. I'll pummel the next one. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna execute. Executioner. Yeah, this cave, a lot of people do not like this cave. But I need flesh eaters. Feel free to ask yourself, Moto Quasi's there, Guth here, Shield Maiden. I know Shield Maiden. I think Shield Maiden quit from chores. I think. Not 100% sure. I remember Shield Maiden. Bonk. Oh yeah, I remember that one. That's... Well, how do you survive? Flesh eaters. This is probably not the best place for a warrior to be. Well, I do see flesh eaters back there in the back. There's just a... Oh, shoot. There's just a lot of mobs in here. And if I get oracles on me at the same time as any other class, between Eek Spewers and oracles, man, okay, maybe I'm not, probably not a good idea to go in here as a warrior. I did this place as a druid and as a hunter, but I've never been in here as a warrior. Guess I'll just kind of poke around slowly. That was a dumb pummel. If I could find a flesh eater that's by themselves, that would be nice. I see one back there somewhere. Ah. Swamp Talker? That's a level 50 mob back there. Oh yeah, probably not a good idea. Holy cow. Why can't I hit you? Stop it! Stop it! Yeah, I'm gonna get out of this cave. Dodge. Miss. Dodge. Screw you. Ah ha ha ha. Get out of here. Go ahead and bandage up before we fight something else on the way out. I wouldn't mind bringing my hunter to MC. I haven't played my hunter in so long, but I'd enjoy playing a hunter in multiplayer. I need flesh eaters. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and go to my unit scan, and I'm gonna go ahead and copy that and post that over here, and we're gonna do a slash here. Oh, I'm missing the beginning part. I need to go marsh flash sheet, and I can go like this. There's one located somewhere inside the cave. Obviously, it's inside this cave somewhere. If I didn't have to go so far deep, I think it'd be better for me, but I have to go so far deep into there to find them. I feel like if they respawn out here. Yeah, but it's just Oracle now. I pummeled. Hey, I did pummel. I pummeled it. I don't know if I actually pummeled the cast or if he just missed. But I did try and pummel that ink class.
For our ancestors.
Yeah, I'm just gonna head back up here. I think it's safer for me not being in a cave doing that quest. Because if I get ink sprayer on me, a oracle on me, the ink sprayers themselves already do a ton of damage to me because I'm sitting there like a blind bat. And then the oracles would be able to heal. They would be able to heal themselves and the ink sprayers. So then I'd be sitting there. Oh, there's one somewhere around here. Oh, right there. The unit scan just works better for me. I'll just do this route here. Pull them out, now I can do demo. Yeah, I have considered playing on WoWHC. That way it's 100% hardcore server. And I would really like that. I'd like to have 100% hardcore. Everybody around you, where whoever they are, doesn't matter, it would be a hardcore player. That I would like to have. Right? Because then you look at somebody and you know for a fact that they're just like you, they're a hardcore player. Okay, I can put you up again. So there's none this way, so we're gonna make our way back up north. And I like the idea of every character you message, doesn't matter who they are, where they are, they would be a hardcore player. I would like if Turtlewell made a hardcore server as well. I would prefer a hardcore Turtlewell server over a vanilla HC server. But I'm okay. But at the same time, I don't know, I really want to experience Turtlewell fresh as well. Oh, another one around here somewhere. Ah, he's over here. Here I am, running like a hurricane. We did Battle Shout first, and then we rended. How about that? Catch me outside. How about that? Boom! Execute. We reenact it, we enable it, and now we... There might be a few. It does like each one of these guys right here can be... They can be a flesh eater. So if we kill them... I can't pummel that. I can't do anything to stop that cast. I couldn't generate enough rage. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Wow, he's gonna heal again. Over healer. Yeah, each one of these oracles has a chance to be a flesh eater. I'm gonna go ahead and kill them so that they respawn. Probably not the best idea to cancel that. I should have saved my pummel for a heal spell, but I have 4 seconds on this Master Strike. Spam it, spam it, spam it, and I got it. Ooh, nice. 1,268. Oh boy, macaroo. That was a good old hit right there. Now, each one of these guys that I'm killing right now has a chance to respawn as a flesh eater. Only one flesh guy up there, so I'm not gonna bother with that one. And I guess I'll just accept. I'll Master Strike his normal stuff and then save my pummel for when he starts doing his like this right here. I'm gonna wait and then pummel it, and then he's gonna be like, "Ah, I'm dead." So now these guys will respawn in 3 minutes, and we should get ourselves a flesh guy. I'm gonna go ahead and just do a quick checkup here. My unit scan will alert me if there's one up there, but I'm just gonna go ahead and pop up there real quick and just... Yeah, him right there in the water, he would be a flesh eater. I'm gonna go ahead and kill him, and then 3 minutes from now, he'll be respawning as... And my battle shadow's up, so I'm gonna go ahead and charge into this guy. Battle shout, and then rend. Then I'll save up some rage here. On his next cast, I'll Master Strike him, and then I'll pummel this cast, boop, and then I'll execute him. Okay, there you go. Now I'm gonna run on down here and just wait for the respawns, because then I should get some flesh eaters. And we're almost to 45. Good. 45, I can finally put on all my gear that I have in my inventory. My bank, I got my steel plate. My steel plate gauntlets. I can put those on now, but I'm not too worried about that. I have my leg guards, my chest, my shoulders, and my helmet that I crafted. Okay, so we're gonna be hanging out right here, looking for the next. Oh wait, flesh eater over there. Here, hold this for me. Oh. I should buy a fin buff then. Oh, not yet. There you go. We got flesh eaters respawning here. Nice. Three more of these guys. Yo, dude. Cool stream, and that's why I followed you. I don't mind connect more. Oh boy. Blessing, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it if you were not a bot. But yeah, welcome into the stream. Yeah, let's go ahead and get another flesh eater. That guy respawned in the water that fast? Wow, pretty quick. Now we're just gonna hang out here, take out the oracles and stuff, and just watch these guys respawn in the flesh eaters. That's it. That's what we're doing. So I have to come up with a series of words that my bot's gonna look for that has to have Discord in it. But I can't do Discord specifically because if I do exclamation Discord, it's gonna block that command from people having access to quests. Tricky. Nice, this guy's gonna start to heal. We'll pummel the heal, and we'll do a heroic strike here. Got an aquamarine. I think that was a flesh eater in the water. Yeah, it is. Let's go ahead and bandage. I don't have any bandages whatsoever. Although I probably don't need a bandage to take out a flesh eater. As a hardcore player, you kind of get used to the point where, like, you like having full life when you go into a battle. You don't like, you know, not going into a battle halfway full. what's the word I'm trying to say? Preemptively? I don't know. Execute. Come back. There we go. We need one more flesh eater, guys. One more. Uno más. Now I'm gonna banish because I'm gonna take out this oracle in the water, and I want to have my full life, or not full, but as close as I can. So we're gonna go ahead and charge at this guy. He's gonna start casting, and I'm gonna go ahead and bop that one. Boy, he's dodged like everything so far, huh? I have to watch my breath. He's gonna heal. I gotta see if I can pummel that. I don't have enough rage to pummel it. Was this? This is why I needed that life. This is why I needed the manage, because you never know. Okay, my breath is fine. And if my breath, for whatever reason, I wasn't watching my breath, listen. 3, 2.
Are already dead.
There we go. Get the little notification when I have, I think it's 20 seconds left of breath left. It gives me a notification. A very, very notification. Both I visual, like I can hear it, and it tells me in the chat. Drowning, 25 seconds. You're gonna start drowning. And I hear it. So I made myself a double whammy thing where I get notified audio. It's not verbal, audio-ish. I need one more flesh eater, so one of these guys is gonna respawn here. Gonna get it and be done with this quest. I feel like I've been here on the coast for the longest time. Ah, dang, he respawned as an oracle. How bad. Charge in, we get this. We're gonna take a few blasts to ourselves, and then he's gonna start trying to do his healing spells, and we're gonna go ahead and pummel that healing wave. Then he's gonna get hurt. He's gonna run, but he's gonna. And there's our last one somewhere. Oh, there he is, way over there. There's our last one. Let's go ahead and get mounted. Make our way over to the random oracle that we killed over here because we knew that he would respawn as a flesh eater. He's going to be our last and final flesh eater that we need. Charge. Look at all those debuffs. Friend, demo, hamstring, whatever the other deep wound was. They're in MC now. Molten Core. Look at all of those guys. And there we go. Quest complete. Look at all these flames. Bags. Got 2 more. And done. Perfect. Okay. Let's go ahead and get to the shore. We're going to go ahead and, yeah, look at the sell-off, man. It's at 657. We haven't seen a buy. It's actually lower. Right now, it's the lowest that it's been so far today. So I mostly just look at the S&P 500. You were asking me, Rock, like what I look at individually. I don't look at anything individually. For me, it's just so much easier for me just to look at the index, like the S&P 500, and just look at that specifically. So now the S&P 500 is down 2.04% right now. Which is pretty big on a day. It's been a long time since we've had a dip of over 2%. And there's still an hour left in the trade day, so the market could continue selling off, like underneath the pressure of a 2% so far down. It could continue to kind of trail off. Yeah, there's nobody buying at the moment. See, everything trade. For me, it's just much easier to just look at the index itself, not an individual. Although there's a lot more upside potential if you're looking at something individually. Like Apple's down 3.8% today. Gold's up 0.57. Silver's up 1.4. Like, silver's almost at $50 an ounce. Insane. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and turn in Threat from the Sea Part 2. Ooh, look at this. This is where we would get our new upgrade. Pretty nice axe right there. If I wasn't already using this axe right here, this would be the next thing right here. Yeah, Threat from the Sea. New follower. Look at that in the chat. We have Zucchini Creative. Welcome into the stream. And we had Natalia with the follow. Hey, appreciate the follow, Natalia. How are you doing today? Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in.
Excellent.
Excellent indeed. I am doing well. Awesome. Do you play World of Warcraft? Do you play World of Warcraft? Level 42. I used to? Oh, okay. You used to play World of Warcraft? Okay, nice. Yeah, we're doing some hardcore adventuring right now. It's a good game. I enjoy it. Haven't for a while. What game do you currently play? Oops, I didn't mean that. I play mostly World of Warcraft. I've considered playing other games. On stream, I played The Forest. We played I died on hardcore, and instead of going directly back into the challenge and remaking my character, I took about like a 4-day break, like a week or so to play a separate game. I played The Forest and I streamed that. It took me about 4 streams to play from the get-go to the very end to complete the scene. I'll beat the game. So the Basher is 32.3. Chopper, 32.5. Us follow us. There we go. Fix that. And I usually play Full Dead because I love horror games. Dead DBD. I've heard that. Dead by Daylight. Okay, Dead by Daylight. Okay, I know I've heard that acronym before. I've never played Dead by Daylight. It's a first-person shooter. I played, let's see. I pull up my Steam. There was one game I played with my son that was kind of like a action survival horror game. Got it for free on Steam. I have to go look at my Steam profile to see what the heck it is. I think it's something about hell. Let's go look at my library. So I played No More Room in Hell. I played that. I played that with my son. That was just like a little shooting game. Way Out. Is that another one that I played? Well to Live. I think I mostly just played No More Room in Hell, and I'm pretty sure there was like one more game out there that I played from the Steam from Steam. And we got the Chopper. Boop. Check that beautiful axe out. That is a really nice looking axe. Like in terms of best axe transmog. That's a nice one right there. It's a nice huge axe with like gold around it. Yeah, it's a nice one. That Dead by Daylight is so much fun. By the way, where are you from? I'm on the West Coast. I'm in the States. I live on the West Coast. Yes, I live over on the West Coast of the US. How about you? Are you on the stateside or are you overseas? Wyoming? Oh, okay, so you're pretty central. I went to Wyoming here recently. We went to the Yellowstone National Park. Not Yellowstone. Yellowstone? Yeah, we went to Yellowstone, yeah. Because we saw Old Faithful. Yeah, that's Yellowstone. Holy cow, we gotta do this quest again. By the way, I'm in love with your background, animation behind you. I use ChatGPT. Yeah, ChatGPT can make me a ton of different, like I could do. It's so easy to just make different backgrounds. If you guys want to do it, you can. But we've done every other quest in here. I'm gonna go ahead and just earth back to Stonard. Stream is lagging. Shouldn't be lagging. Okay, so we went ahead and hearth back to Stonard in the... Oh yeah, it's just the server, I think. The server that I'm playing on, it lags a little bit. We're going to go ahead and turn in fresh meat. Yeah, my stream, I can feel the server lag. Outside, we should have another quest out here called a Pinch of Venom. Is that this quest right here? None of my stuff is showing up. Yeah, Pinch of Venom. We're turning this quest in. And collecting mushroom. Collecting mushroom.
May your blades never dull.
And then inside the big building, we should have another quest. Rocks like F. Yeah, it could be it's not a bot, but I think it's a artist. Potentially. An artist. And Christina Maxwell. Welcome into the stream, Christina. Welcome in. Beyond the Walls. So we're gonna turn in Beyond the Walls. Have that one in my thing. Oh. Oh. No picture, no sound. Over on Twitch. Let me up over. No picture, no sound. So, interesting. Let me go ahead and refresh my stream because I see myself and I'm just tuned in on my other browser. That seems like it works. Gosh. I don't have the Twitch app on my phone. There's 12 of you guys out there in the chat, so let me know if the stream is working. But I see it as working on my end. I saw Rocks at F. No picture, no sound, so hopefully... And somebody else messaged me. Your sound cut off on YouTube too, but... That was Quicks. Okay, so maybe something did cut out there for a short minute, but it looks like it's back over on YouTube as well. Greetings from Luis. Hey, what's up, Luis? Welcome into the stream. Greetings from Brazil. Hey, what's up, Luis? Welcome in. How did I miss that comment? I see no picture and hear no sound. Huh. Let's... Checking the settings. Any specifically. I open up a different browser. We'll try Firefox. Let me open up Firefox and see. I see you now. Okay, so it could have just been a issue with my OBS, maybe? Test, test. Test, test. Oh, see, I hear it now. Okay. Yeah, I open up another browser. It seems to be working. Yeah, I don't accept invites on Discord or anywhere. If people want to chat with me, I generally chat in the open, so anybody can connect onto the Discord, and we have like our Discord channels, but I just don't communicate back and forth. Sound cutting out again. Oh man, that's unfortunate. I don't know why. That's weird.
Ha ha ha! Woo!
Huh. Oh wait, I let me shut down. Hold on, I got some stuff. I loaded Steam in the background, and ever since I loaded Steam up, it probably. I wonder if Steam was taking too many resources away from my other stuff. So I went ahead and closed out of Steam. See if maybe that was the issue. We're at 30. Turn gone. Okay, so now I went ahead and closed out of my Steam. It does sound like a bot. It's very bottish behavior, but I know it's not a bot because they are responding. But yeah, we tried not to promote in the channel, whether you're like an artist or something like that. If you have other questions and stuff, yeah, 100% chat in the chat. But as far as like promotions and all that other stuff, we don't. None of that. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and turn in pools of tears and accept the Atalai exile. That takes us to Hinterlands. This quest here in the middle is taking lead. We're gonna accept taking. So we turned in beyond the wall. We accept taking. Then we get. Okay, good. Okay, outside, downstairs, we're gonna turn in, take leave. Downstairs, turn in, taking leave, and then we run to the harborage. Oh, there's another quest over here. That's not okay. No, taking leave. Hey, taking leave gets turned in, and we get the quest called Relief and Reprise. Travel to Sparkwater Port and deliver the note. Okay. Victory. Called Relief Reprise. Okay. So yeah, we're pretty much done here in Stone Arv. We're gonna go ahead and. My suspicion is still plum, and see no reason to make it go sour anytime soon. What? What? What was that? My suspicion is still plum, and I see no reason to make it go sour anytime soon. Anagram and a word. Let's go ahead and make our way back to the harborage. Once again, if you guys are playing as a hardcore player and you're making your way to the harborage, just be cautious. There's some event that takes place over here that summons some level like 60, I'm pretty sure. And if you're in this zone and you see people over here that are like a skull, just be cautious. Like, they're mounted, so they're not doing anything crazy, but sometimes if they're here and they do some sort of like cast ritual, you'll summon some. We're gonna go ahead and turn in Naburu the Cudgel. Pick up whatever item sells for the most or it's most beneficial to you. Then go up here, turn in the generic communication.
I have led my people.
And then you guys can skip finding Axor. This is a quest that takes place in Ashera. But we're not going to be going up there. I feel like it's a useless quest. What do you guys think? Useless quest or not so useless quest? I think it's a useless quest. Okay, we're going to go ahead and now fly from take the flight path down to Gromgul. And we're going to be making our way to Stranglethorn now. Stranglethorn Vale. Hopefully everything works again now. I'm not sure what was going on with the audio. I think because I loaded up Steam.
Fantastic.
Steam probably has some specific settings that either dampens my audio so that it, I don't know what Steam does, but I think that was probably the cause. It's fine when you're 52. Yeah, I usually come back through here sometimes, I believe, when I'm 52, but at 44, it's just a useless quest to have in my log. What's this quest? Nothing but the truth. That is Desolence. Oh, it's that rare. It's the Deep Strider Searcher. It's an elite. Okay. Flight path is right here. Let's fly down to Gromgul. Okay, quest in my quest log. I have Lucky Boots. What's that? Where I got Lucky. So I should have. Yeah. I got the Lucky Boots. Nothing but the truth. A black shield. So I'm missing a quest called Onku, which I was supposed to pick up in Desolence, but I guess I didn't, or unless I took it out. So let's go look at Desolence. Okay. Desolence. Yeah, I think they took out the quest. Called like Unku or something like that. So this one is missing warrior play. For my warrior playthrough. And see, James says, nice 44, you're pacing me. Now, I'm still 42. I'm almost 45. We're going to hit level 45 here in the next 30 minutes. We're making our way down to Gromgul now. And I'm going to go ahead and be picking up a few of these troll quests over this way. I'm going to go do... 44 warrior looking... We're going to be doing this and another one. For the Alliance. Okay, so I got the Black Shield and Mark's. I have Sparkwater Port. What's this quest? Obtain information from the Bloodsail Trader outside of Booty Bay. Okay, so that's an extra one. This is extra. Because I didn't have these before on my other playthrough. Donard is... That's a different one. That's after Sparkwater. And we're here. Normally I have delivery for oil fuel. Then have this one. Then Oh. Oh, see, I don't have the, and I don't have the Justin. Do you play off stream? No, I don't play off stream. If I do log on to my characters but I'm not on stream, I'm generally working on professions. So I logged on a bit earlier and I got my mining to 230, then I got some true silver and I was able to craft up my I got my blacksmithing into 233 because I made my shoulders. Well, first I made the helmet. So I was at 230 blacksmithing before, so I made my steel plate helmet.
Taboo!
And then I made the steel plate barbute. And then I made pauldrons, and then I ended up at 233. And then I'm like, I'm done. I don't need any more stuff from here. I made a few more of the sharpening stones and the weight stones, but that was it. I'm saving those Bloodsoul Pirate quests till later because those mages hit hard. Yeah, I haven't been south yet. I'm always saving. I do stuff in like a specific order. There's always opportunity and like room to do other quests. So here we're gonna go ahead and pick up the enchantment quest part 4. This is the south one here, and then across over here get the split bone necklace quest. And the grim messages. No, we're not doing that one.
Be careful, man.
Speaking, I think we this one. With quick. I think those are fine. Oh, this one might be a bit higher. I go ahead and nab those for the pauldron. Picked up. Okay. Looking for more. Ethos. Big game. I'm looking for more people for the elite quest. And now I'm gonna go ahead and take the flight path down to Booty Bay. And James says I'm saving those blood quests and I got those. Plus, buff me please. Oh, I think this is the druid that we had last time too. $48 druid. Holy cow, they can basically do this quest probably on their own.
Fantastic.
I probably should have. Think so. Okay, he's on that quest too. Okay, he's up in Northwind right now. Drop the quest, gotta go back and pick it up. Okay, no problem. Okay, so we've arrived in Booty Bay. We got a druid. Yeah, I don't play a whole lot off stream. If I do play off stream, it's mostly just to level professions. I never really grind or do any of that because if I die off stream doing something leveling wise, oh man, that would just suck, right? And Rui. Do something interesting in 1 minute. If I like it, I'll stay. I have no idea what would be super interesting. Okay, so we got the blood cell buccaneers. Let's go inside the house here. Second floor, we're gonna go ahead and get these flint skull splitter tusks. If you did the one quest in whatever it's called in Swamp of Sorrows, the Dream Dust in the Swamp, I didn't get it here, so I have no idea. And we're gonna go ahead and also pick up the Snuff. And then head downstairs. The quest down here. I don't want to smack somebody here. Don't think we need the delicacy one yet. Maybe. We're gonna get South Sea delicacy. We're gonna get. Well, you can sing a line of your favorite song for me. It'll really make my day. What is my favorite song? Not really. Well, you're asking me all the tough questions, man. I have no idea what my favorite song would be. So I got up the Snuff. Keep an eye out for. What would your favorite song be? I don't really have like a favorite song. I listen to a variety of music, and I would probably say that I don't really have much of a favorite. I go off the wall when it comes to music. I have no idea. Let's see. I missed a question there. No worries at all. Dude, I'm so boring when it comes to like music. I post in my Discord server so random things. Like I post one day I'm listening to The Weeknd, next day I'm listening to Slipknot, then I'm listening to Rob Zombie, then I go like back to like Linkin Park, then I'm listening to some what's it, Taylor Swift. What's that one with the zombie? Oh, no problem. My range of music is like back and forth. Then I'm listening to like techno jams from the 80s and 90s. Then I go listen to some new stuff. First time catching the stream, love the vibe so far. A whole lot of chaos. Whole lot of chaos. Okay, let's go ahead and get Zanzil's Secret. And we already got the other one. Okay, cool. Okie doke. Let's go by the bank. I got a bunch of stuff to sell. Do you play World of Warcraft there, Cairo? Oops, did I just... No? Okay, I just take it out. Let's go ahead and... I'm gonna put that on me. Hit the transmog vendor. That, then that. Tons of stuff to toss. Already a really nice axe there. 33. That's almost on par with what I have. Soft. Okay, everything else is good. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just pick up this quest. The other guy's flying down here.
Have a good one.
We picked up Actress by the bundle. Came for the game, but staying for the reactions. You're hilarious. I have all your questions went to like, dude, I have no. Appreciate it though. Appreciate it. We're gonna go ahead and get Stoli's Debt, and my quest log is full. So quest log is full, and that's not. What don't I need right now? Don't need quest because that was literally part of my thing. I'm gonna drop both of those speaking quests and pick up Stoli's Debt and have you all Voodoo Doos. Can't read. And okay, the druid is flying. Oh no, he's turning in quest. Okay, so I'm not worried about the druid right now. I'll meet up with him in a minute. For the game, I understand that. No problem. And you said you play World of Warcraft as well? You play hardcore at all? So that's guy. A dwarf paladin in a black French coat. I like the guy's beard. Look at this guy's beard right here. I like that. He has a really nice transmog.
Taboo
Oh, there's another guildie right there.
for Durata.
Nice, some guildmates. Well, since I'm new, what's the stream schedule like? I might have just found a new regular. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday here on the channel. I stream on YouTube and on Twitch. Mostly right now, World of Warcraft. I'm really trying to get this guy to level 60. I'm doing 2 challenges right now. So normal challenge is the hardcore challenge. If we die, we lose our soul, we die in real life. Our second challenge here is slow and steady. We gain 50% less experience when we're fighting mobs, which makes us want to scratch our eyes out, but it's a really good challenge, and it's okay. Okay. Getting 50% less experience from fighting mobs, both in the open world and dungeons, really does take a toll on you, though, because you get to the point where, like, man, based off how much time I've spent playing this character, I'm level 44. I've been on this character for 4 days, 22 hours. That means if I do the math on this, 24 times 4 plus 22 is 118 hours that I've spent on this pixelated guy right here. Playing him. That's dope. Let's see here. Yeah, let's go ahead and kill some pirates. Let me know when. Looking for more. Blank. Big game. $44.8. I'm gonna kill some pirates while I'm waiting for this guy to pop up. Yeah, we. Ooh. Yeah, we talk a lot about, mostly World of Warcraft, hardcore related stuff, but we go all over the place in terms of content and kind of chatting topics. Because we were talking about AI the other day, AI taking over the world. Doesn't matter where you are or what you do, your job is in danger. We talked about stocks, crypto, oh boy, all sorts of stuff. Different places in the world. Oh man, I gotta use Battle Shout. Take this. Imagine dying to a knife being back. That would be. Okay, so we're doing a few quests over here. We're gonna be doing the South Sea Delicacy. We're gonna be doing the Bloodsail Buccaneers. Up the snuff and keeping an eye out. So there's like 4 quests we got to do down here. And I'm waiting for this druid. Looks like the druid's on his way down south. We can definitely 2-man this. And how do you stay so locked in? I'd be panicking during the last. I don't know. I kind of wing it. This is my 5th hardcore playthrough, so I'm pretty used to the hardcore playthrough now. At the beginning, I don't know. I guess I've always played hardcore, so I grew up playing a lot of hardcore Diablo 2. And then I played hardcore Diablo 3, and I played hardcore Minecraft for the longest time. I played a lot of hardcore Minecraft, and then I played ultra hardcore Minecraft. So ultra hardcore Minecraft, I would get no health regeneration. It would just all be from items that could regenerate your health. And so I've played a lot of hardcore just in general. So I also have the heart rate monitor. So there are times where I do panic, and you can definitely see it in my heart rate. So right now my heart rate's usually staying like at a consistent 70, low 80s, but I've gone and had some tricky situations where my heart rate has spiked up to like 120, 130, and then I died. One of my first times that I died back in Black Fathom Deeps, my heart rate was at like a 70 something in the dungeon, and then somebody pulled something they weren't supposed to, and I started freaking out. I made a run for it. I tried to hearth away. I got pummeled and destroyed by about 10 different mobs, and my heart rate spiked to 130, and then yeah, I died at level 28. I think when I drowned, I think my heart rate only went up to about 120. I just kind of accepted the fact that I was gonna die. You always play World of Warcraft, or are you just vibing with it today? No, I mainly play World of Warcraft. Yeah, I play mostly World of Warcraft. I have played The Forest. My theme for the channel was to play survival adventure games in that genre. I generally try and play, you know, not hardcore, but I do enjoy hardcore. I enjoy World of Warcraft. I have to go see where this guy's at. He landed over in Duskwood. Yeah. So let me go quick. My genre of game. I want to get in there. I think there's like the map stuff that I have to touch. Oh yeah, there it is. Let's see all map stuff. So I generally play adventure survival games, and World of Warcraft kind of hits that nail on the head. I am forgetting battle shouts. Battle shout, battle shout. There, battle shout. Battle shout it up. Team battle. Come on. You mainly forget your battle shot. I do forget my battle shot often. Did I just get dismounted? Or not disarmed? But now we're both disarmed. Funny that I can disarm him while I'm disarmed. That's nice. And you mainly forget battle shout. So yeah, I mostly play World of Warcraft. I do play survival adventure games, and that could be anything within the genre. I just got a free game off of the Epic library. It's in my Discord server. I haven't downloaded it yet, but it looks super nice. So another game that I enjoyed playing on stream was The Forest, which was I don't want to spoil it, right? But we played it on stream, and you know, I don't want to like the thing behind it is like you're on a plane, your plane lands on an island, and you have to go out and explore, collect items, build weapons, and then you end up fighting like the local tribes people. It's like a hostile island, and it's a survival adventure game. Like, I enjoy those kinds of games. I guess Minecraft would be kind of like survival adventure. So yeah, I just kind of stick with that kind of genre. And that's a really big genre, right? Survival and adventure games could be anything. Could you disarm me again? Okay, disarmed you. What games do you play? I don't really play a whole lot of games off stream because I don't want to charge into these guys. I feel like I would get hurt. There goes my battle show. Off stream, I work on 2 channels. So this is my gaming channel that I primarily stream on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then I have another YouTube channel. It's a finance related channel that I make 2 videos on every Monday and Thursday. I'm posting content over that way. And between those 2 channels, I stay pretty busy. Druid should be coming down here, making his way. I'm gonna start heading up here shortly. I'm just gonna have some time while I was waiting for the down here. And that's kind of my goal, is working on these 2 channels. This channel is already monetized, but my other channel is not. So I'm trying to get my other channel back to being monetized. It was monetized. It's got near 6,000 subscribers. I think this one's about 3.5 thousand subscribers. Boop, and he dies. And I'd love for the other channel to become monetized and then continue to expand on that one and this one. I feel like the streaming that I do, I don't know, it's still really early on. I just started streaming, like, really focused on streaming once again back in July timeframe. And I've been going at it at a pretty consistent schedule. I'm gonna go ahead and get messed up. Making his way in. Let me know if you're on Panther or Raptor. Hit Raptor, or but. Oh. And I got Battle Shout for the next 1 second. So there's my Battle Shout. Oh, come on, Battle Shout. Okay, Battle Shout. Oh, did I not loot it? You're the kind of player I hate to go against, but I love to watch. Hate to go against? In terms of, like, PvP? I'm a very chillaxed player. I enjoy it. I enjoy the gameplay. It's a lot of fun. I have both. I need to do the pre-Raptor. Oop, pummel. That's fun. I remember being at this location on my other paladin way back in the day. I was playing on either Everlook or I was playing on the original classic servers. And I was level 44, 45 in this area, and I have a clip where I fought a mage. So it was a mage that started battling me. It was level like 50, 51 mage. And I was in my 40s at the time. I just remember going back and forth with him. I ended up killing him, but it took a good time. I had a bubble, I had a lay of hands, I'm pretty sure. This dude had like 6 or 8 levels on me. Battle shout, battle shout, battle shout. There. So the druid is working on the Kill Raptor quest, not the elite one. He's doing the pre-quest, so he's still doing pre-quest of what we need for the elites. So once he catches up with that, we're gonna go knock out Tethys together, and then we're gonna do the big game hunter. So I should be able to finish both of my elite quests. I have a bubble and a half until level 45, and then I can put on my sweet period that I've been having in my bank forever. What games have you been vibing with lately? I don't play any other games. It's I don't know. Some people would say it's kind of boring. But when I'm not streaming, I don't play any games. I mostly play when I only play when I'm streaming. I might pop into World of Warcraft and work on my professions, but I don't play very many games. Like I play card games or board games with my kids. So last night I played Pokemon the card game with my son, and we played a Minecraft board game. We played some Uno. But that's pretty much it. When I'm not streaming, I don't play a whole lot of games. If I do hop on my computer, I'm always working on something like a project. What gear do you have in my bank? I have the best gear. So as a blacksmith, this is the whole point of leveling blacksmith. I leveled up and made steel plate set. So I got the steel plate gauntlets, which are not really that much better than mine. They're basically just at the same level. I think I have 4, 5. Yeah, the full set gives me 30 attack power, which is probably going to be better to wear the gloves over my current gloves. So I got the, I just put these ones together. I got the steel plate pauldrons and I got the steel plate barbute. Quick question, what's your go-to snack or drink for the long streams? I have my tea. My tea right here is what keeps me going, and I drink the Yogi Vanilla Spice Tea. And today's quote says, "You are unlimited." So I don't know if you guys could. No, that's probably like a terrible thing. Yeah, the quote on my tea says that you are unlimited. You have an unlimited amount of potential. It's all in your mind. That's with anybody, right? Everybody has a unlimited amount of potential. That's good. Yeah, I don't really drink I don't drink any coffee. I haven't drank any coffee for months. I can't think of the last time. Oh shoot, what's with this guy? Why is he dying? Where's he at? Oh, he's a vagrant druid. Interesting. Nice. Okay. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I don't have any snacks. I don't really do a whole lot of snacks during stream. I just drink my tea. I eat a big breakfast before I stream, so I stream generally at 9:30 to about 1. So I'm going to be finishing up here shortly, but I want to finish the quest that the elite quest that I'm partied up for. So I'm going to finish those up. But I don't usually snack on stream because right before I stream, I get up. Today, my kids didn't have school, but generally I'll wake up with them. My wife will make them breakfast. I'll kind of hang out with them, talk to them. Then we walk them to school. I'll come home. I'll make myself some eggs and some yogurt and berries is what I had today. So I had 3 eggs, yogurt and berries, and I drank a little bit of my tea while it was like scaling hot. And then I got ready for my stream, and then now I'm streaming for a bit, and my daughter has a friend over right now, so that's what they're doing today. She has a friend over that came over from school today, so I could hear them running around the house, hanging out and playing. What got you into streaming in the first place? I had been creating content since 2014 on YouTube. So I've been making content a long time between my YouTube channels. I used to create content around 2D game design. So I would develop apps and make videos on creating 2D apps with Unity over on YouTube. And then you do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I generally eat, I eat my lunch super late. So I eat like a midday, not like a mid-morning breakfast. I eat like around like 8:30 to 9, which it's like an okay time. And then after stream at 1, I usually head upstairs. I'll do, so today's Friday. I need to do legs today, so I'm gonna be working out my legs. So I'll work out for about an hour or so, and then I'll put together some food, and I'll eat usually around like 3 or 4, and then that'll be kind of like my early. There. Oh, Ogrimmar. Okay. After my stream, I'll go head upstairs for a bit and do a workout, and then right around 3 or so is generally when I'll eat like a late lunch, and then that's gonna hold me off, and then I'll be done. I'm not gonna eat a whole lot bigger meals after that. So usually it always takes a little bit of time to make those, and then the family all eats. We all eat together around 5, so we start prepping for dinner right around 3. What we're gonna actually eat. But and then dinner, if I do get hungry later, I'll just make a smoothie or something. A weird meal. Sometimes I do eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but smoothies are nice, especially if you have like a late lunch. It's half day, or are you on the East Coast? I'm on the West Coast. It's 1 p.m. on the West Coast right now. I am over on the West Coast. How do I now have my battle shot? And what do you do? What do you do when you're... Oh, when I'm not live? So as soon as I get off stream, like at 1 o'clock, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I generally get off stream. And right after the stream, I will do my workout real quickly. And then 2:30, I head to my school and I pick up the kiddos, because they get out of school at 2:30. So me and my wife will walk to school and pick up the kids. And then bring them home and... Okay, heading up. By the way, I've joined your Discord server and added you on the Discord. Oh, nice. Welcome to the server. Welcome to the server. I don't generally accept any invites, but yeah, I'm always in the Discord server. If you do have anything you want to chat about, you just always pop it into any of the chats. I have a bunch of like chats. One's like WoW specific, just really random, like Discord specific, or just kind of off topic. So you can always post anything in the chat, and I generally read it. I will read it and respond. Yeah, but I don't usually... Somebody mentioned earlier that they joined the Discord server. They sent me a friend request, but it said like I don't accept friends. It's just like if I just don't have... I don't want to individually single individuals out in chat individually, versus just as a group. Like some question that you have, somebody else might have the same question. Okay, oh, he's up at the... Okay, he's getting the Tethys quest. Okay. So I generally try and not individually message back and forth unless somebody else is out there, like a content creator. I usually I'll talk back with like other content creators and we'll chat about what we're doing or working on and stuff like that. But to try and keep everything at a mellow level, I just usually just kind of keep it in the regular Discord chat. Check the Discord. Got it. Okay, cool. Yeah. Let's see here. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do Tethys. So this druid is a vagrant druid. Means it's a vagrant, which means he can't use anything besides white items, great items. So let's see if we can find HC. Looking for more. Raptor Mastery plus. What's the other one? Master. Final.
For the Horde.
Yeah, when I'm not streaming, I don't know. We're always running around doing something, honestly. Yeah, I go pick up the kids, we bring them home, and then I'm working on something either after the stream or yesterday we played Pokemon, Uno, a bunch of other board games. Oh, I think we did a movie night last night. We always try and start our movies around 6 so we can finish up about 8 and then they can go to bed. And what was the movie that we watched last night? Hold on. What? It was an old movie. Oh, Honey, We Blew Up the Kid. Yeah, we watched the I Blew Up the Kid. It's like back from the 1990s. Ethos is dead. So if you've ever watched, like, there's like the trios. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Honey, I Shrunk Ourselves or something like that. It's the second one. And then Honey, I Blew Up the Kid. So there's like a 3-part movie trilogy of the scientist Wojcicki or something like that, who creates a laser beam that can shrink in the first movie, and then he shrinks the kids in accident and they get lost in the yard, and then the second one the parents get shrunk on down, and then the third one the baby gets shrunk down. So that's what we watched last night. We watched Honey, I Blew Up the Baby. That's where the banana potassium myth came from. Oh, from the movie? Oh, the number, is that number 1 with the child? I think that was part 1 with the banana. So the girl, I think it was the girl or the boy. I haven't watched the first one in a minute. We watched it like a couple weeks ago. It was the one kid had low energy, so they gave the banana to them. I remember that now. Okay. I was like, what? Banana myth? But bananas do have potassium in them, don't they? And yes, in the movie, the guy fainted and the kids gave him a banana to wake him up. Oh, okay, it was that way. Okay, I forgot that. And said banana's good source of potassium. And ever since then, people have repeated this, but it's actually a garbage source. Fish it up. Wait, what's...
By the light of the moon.
What if you do a good amount of damage? I'm sure. You do good damage, so I can tank. You can. About a 10-minute. And let's see. Ever since that, this cool. Have you hit up Tanaris yet, or it's still too early? No, I haven't been to Tanaris yet. I haven't done any quests over that way. I think. Let me go look real quick. So right now we're doing Stranglethorn. I still got quite a bit of Stranglethorn, and then we're gonna be heading to Tanaris. Yeah. Ooh. I got it. Oh, that was kind of a cheap thing because the warrior helped us. The other group was there helping us out. Yeah, I haven't been to Tenaris yet. Usually Tenaris, I usually get to there anywhere from like level 44, 45. I should be able to get 45 here shortly. I want to get 45 before I end this. So maybe when I turn this quest in, I'll pick up the... I'll get the quest. I'll get the level. I don't know. I have like a bar and a half. And then we're going to do the other one. Something mastery. You want to do the last... I think we should be able to do it. As long as we focus Bangladesh, yeah, I have time. Okay, we're gonna try and do Bangladesh. His ads are low level. His ads are low. And good stuff. Just asking out of curiosity, have you planned on adding more stuff to your channel, like customized panels or maybe profile pic or other Twitch stuff? I think I've got some of that. Like in the about section, I have added some Twitch panels. I don't think I'm going to be adding too much more. There's like, I don't know. I don't want to overdo it, right? When people have too much of a selection, it bombards them. What's it called? You know, there's information overdose, but there's another one. If you see too many things down there, your eyes tend to just glaze it over, and it just looks, you know, people just often skip it. So you prioritize having the specific stuff down there and not making it too crazy, right? And while I enjoy streaming, I'm still considering what I might want to change in the future. Because streaming is just like, it's a job in a way. Like you don't want to create yourself another job. And when people stream, like there's a lot of streamers out there that are streaming they stream for hours. I stream about 3 to 4 hours, I think, when I do stream. So I don't stream like crazy long. Looking for more big game hunter. 43. By the way, I just realized I haven't introduced myself properly. I'm a full-time artist and work with streamers and custom emotes, overlays, panels, expression, rate. Okay. Yeah. There's so many artists and such that we run across all the time on Twitch. There's always somebody out there. Let's see. Where'd the druid go? Druid stop and fight? Oh, he's over here. Oh, are you doing Panther? Yeah, I'm gonna go help him out do the Panther real quick. Yeah, being an artist in today's day and age is so difficult, right? There's so many jobs out there that are being written out because of AI. AI has taken out script writers, resume writers, artists, all sorts of different designers and such. Lower tiered positions in the workforce. You know, there's an article out there that says like 6 out of 10 not associates, but college graduates that are coming out of college are not finding positions out there because a lot of the entry tiered positions are just, AI. It's really easy. AI automate and assist people these days. I also think it's a bot. It has not bot like behavior. Want to do some SM crimes with it. Oh, here he is. Okay. Got his 5 Sunders. And we execute. Boom. That's a nice back piece right there. Crazy nice stats. Oh. 4 strength, 5 stamina, 4. No, I don't mess with any artists. Like honestly, I don't respond with artists like in chat or interact. Like it's just, I don't know what's the word on that, but I don't do anything artist related. Anything that I need, I do for myself with like ChatGPT or some other programs that I use. Running down out. Pull me that. Okay, so he's gonna go turn in the Panther and Raptor quests. And I'm gonna head to the quest in here. And we're gonna do the last quest. And okay, where am I? I got disorientated. I was like, what? I don't know the heck I am, but now I am. It's over here on top of this hill. That guy looks fast for 44. He must have the pursuit of justice or something, because he looks faster than I do. Just seems like that turtle's legs are just going much faster than me. And thanks. Not a problem. Yeah, I just don't go that route. There's so many automation tools that get you what you want. Okay, so somebody already did. Yeah, so somebody just did backlash. Looking for more, please. Yeah, no worries at all. Boop. Next one. Okay, so the druid's gonna be coming down here. We're gonna be taking out King Bangladesh. And then I'm going to be ending it right there. It's already 120 have WL. Oh, my bad. Nice execute. Thought it was the other queue. Okay. And James says, I use AI to make 3D models that I 3D. No one knows. No one has to. Exactly. AI is super useful. And you don't even have to pay for ChatGPT to do this, right? ChatGPT is like $20 a month to have full range of access to the endless amount of steps, which is not that bad. Honestly, oh, it's back up. Okay, it's up now. It's up now. If I, ChatGPT actually wouldn't be that bad of something like spend expense-wise. It's a write-off for me. I could just write it off. But I haven't had a need between ChatGPT, Perplexity, and I think I use ChatGPT. I use GPT for all. So I use a combination of GPT for all that's directly on my computer. I don't need the internet to have access to an AI, right? It has the language models already downloaded on my computer, and I could just use it at any time without being connected to the internet. I have ChatGPT that I use often, and I use it for a number of items, and then I use Perplexity as well. So between Perplexity, ChatGPT, and the model on my computer, and then the other AI tools that I use all the time is on my thing, AI tool. I use Google AI Studio, and oh, he's in my guild. I didn't even know that. I use DeepSeek, yeah, DeepSeek, and Google AI Studio. And Google AI Studio, you can have it. You share your screen. I'm gonna use this retaliation here. You share your screen, and then you could. It's like having another person kind of watching over your shoulder. There we go. Yeah, when you use easy mode. Yeah, we're gonna get level 45 right here. Yeah, when you use Google AI Studio and you share your screen with it, you can work on any projects that you're working on, and you can ask it, hey, how can I improve this? How can I do this? What could I do here? You know, what's the next step? And it's like having like a co-worker with you that knows exactly what you're working with, what you're working on, and what you need to do, and they help you through it. So I've built a lot of things this way, either, you know, different applications, or like you said with your, I use Google Gemini free, it's great too. Why Perplexity over just ChatGPT? Perplexity, you can't share your screen, but Google AI Studio, you can share your screen. Yeah, Google AI Studio, if you're, hey, I want to make a YouTube channel, this is what it is right now. Can you take a look at my channel as it is right now? Where can I make improvements? And Google AI Studio will be like, hey, you could rewrite your description. And be like, how would you rewrite my description to make people, you know, click into it and be more visual? Can you create it with emojis or something like that? You know, people really like when you use emojis in your descriptions or in your text and stuff like that. It's a visually, like, people look at it, a visual thing. So yeah, I use Google AI Studio all the time when I'm working on my website and stuff like that. Yeah, try it out and tell me what you think. It's completely for free. It's free. Did I get it? Please tell me I got it. Game Hunter. Okay, I did. Here we go. 45, guys. We're going to get level 45. 45.
What can I do for you?
Oop, the head of Bangladesh. I'm going to go ahead and both sell for the same. Which one looks cooler? That looks like junk.
What's on your mind?
We're going to get the Master Rifle. The Master Rifle, at least it looks decent, right? That's a good.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Boom, 45. We hit it. Level 45. You know what that means? I can go ahead and get my bank out. I can get all this gear right here. Check this. All my gear. We can put on our gloves. I'm going to put those on last. So I'm at 3,400 experience, or 3,200 life now. So I put on my pants. What's going on? Are they people? Oh, they're. I replaced my mail pants with plate. I got a mail. I already had a chest piece. So boom, chest piece, Shoulders is replaced. The helmet's gonna be the big thing for me. Helmet. Then here's where the stats are gonna be a little bit different. So 420, 479. I put on up to 503. I didn't gain a lot of life by swapping the stuff around, because I already had pretty good stuff. The main thing here is my gloves. Like, do I want the attack power? I'm really just going to change in that attack power for crit. I got 7.94 crit right now, 503 attack power, or 8.57 crit. So I get like half a crit, and I lose about 20 or so AP. I lose 30 attack power. Okay. Yeah, but it's just nice to have the full set. And then if I want to go to my advanced options, no, interface options, and click on my helm. Let's look what we look like now. They look pretty good. I got the full set now, and it looks good. It's a good full set. The helmet matches the green undercoat that I have. I think that must be the legacy shirt that I have on. Because if I take that off, yeah, see, the legacy shirt is green, and it kind of matches the helmet color as well. So it's a good suit. It's a good suit. There we go. I waited all this time just to put it on. I didn't gain a whole lot of life. I did gain some stats. I think I mostly just kind of gained... Hold on. I'm at 503, 503, 7... 503, 794. If I put my old stuff back on, I'm at 465, 884. Actually, I have more crit with this gear. 32, 9, 5.82%. How did I lose? Put everything. Gain some attack power, so I went to 33, 503, 7. Yeah, weird. So I gained 100 life, near a 40 attack power, and I lost almost a % of crit. I don't know where I lost a crit. Maybe just from the agility. Yeah, just from the 10 agility right there in my gloves alone. Interesting. And log Susbus in Oregon head that way. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna head that way. Okay. I'm gonna make my way down the Grom goal and all that. Okie doke. So we did our goal of hitting level 45, and it's now almost 1:30. So I gotta get my workout on. Otherwise, it's gonna push me a little bit too far out. I'm gonna be starving myself while I'm working out. I don't want that. So, guys, we're gonna go ahead and be logging out here shortly. I'm gonna go ahead and just make my way to Gromgol, take the shuttle to Orgrimmar, and then meet up with somebody to get a blacksmithing plan. And we're gonna be logging out. I don't know if I'll be streaming. If I do stream, it'll be later tonight. Like, when I'm not streaming at my normal hours, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, most of my streams are in the nighttime, but lately I've just had a lot of projects that I'm working on. So right now I'm working on trying to create different content on my other YouTube channel that I could attract more viewers. So I'm kind of talking about whether I want to go over my budget for September, October, how I'm basically generating income from my stock portfolio. There's my alarm for 1:30. My stream. But we're gonna go ahead and be logging out here in just a minute. If anybody has any last minute questions, definitely drop them into the chat. Let's see. James says, have you ever tried out the ChatGPT operator, or is there anything else similar to that? I've never tried that out. I have to go look at the ChatGPT operator. This is the one to open all. Or ChatGPT operator. What's that do? Introducing operator can be asked to handle a wide variety of repetitive browser tasks such as filling out forms, ordering groceries, or even creating music. No, I've never done that. I mostly just use ChatGPT Basic. I don't pay for the... You pay for the premium at all? Do you pay the $20? Introducing Operator, a research preview of an agent that can use its own browser to perform tasks for you. Available to pro users in the US. Interesting. It'd definitely be... There's so many things out there. You really need to use AI to scale. That's what I'm trying... that's my thing right now. That's why I kind of stepped back away from returning to my tech job, and I'm trying to create my own platforms that I can scale beyond what I would make from my normal W2 job. Because in the future, 5, 10, 15 years from now, like these positions that are out there when you're in the workforce, it's just kind of like, I don't know what it's going to be like within the next so many years. I'd rather just kind of work on something over the next couple years for myself to see what I can scale them up to. Take advantage of all the AI tools that are out there, because there really are. You just have to go out there on YouTube and do your research and see how you can implement them into your own business to create automation and create different systems in place that let you scale much more, right? Streaming is awesome, but streaming takes up time that you physically have to be present for, versus if you create systems of automation that you can create a bunch of content, pre-recorded content, and then schedule those to be in different intervals of releasing shorts or long form content. You don't have to be present for that when you're creating content that's original content. I should probably turn in a quest over here. Yeah, eventually I'll turn that. Let's see. In the future, you're going to create the challenge gaming, and it's an AI agent, your evil twin. It's also a streamer. That's hilarious. Evil challenged. So challenged gaming. And Rock says, yo Brent, how about an add-on to remind you to battle shout when you're in combat? My macros do this, like my number 2. My macro right here, it's a battle shout thunderclap, so it's always going to, like, I use battle clap and thunderclap often, so if I hit my number 2, it should battle shout before it chooses the thunderclap if I don't have battle shout up. Same thing with my, what's the other one? Oh, not Ren, her joke, hamstring, that's my charge. What's the other one? Demo, yeah, Demo is the same way. If I scroll down, it's going to choose to battle shout, prioritize that over Demo. So, and I use Demo and battle shout so often, they're supposed to be up almost 24/7, when I'm in combat. But yeah, for sure, there should be some way to automate it that I can just kind of remind myself to battle shout. Because battle shout's nice, right? When I use battle shout, how much attack power do I have? 636 attack power when I battle shout. That's a nice amount of attack power. Sure. And it's operated and growth its own channel and streams by automation. Gotta go to have a good one, Unchallenged. Hey, appreciate you tuning in, James. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. Oh, Oh no! We had a death in Ani. Is that us? Oh, that's us. That's us. They're doing Ani right now, and we just lost one. Ugh, how did that happen? Big F. So we just witnessed a level. We didn't witness it ourselves. In the bank. Oh, okay. Was that one of ours? Yeah, it was one of ours. He get cleaved? Oh, sus bus. Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen it. I haven't raided with many of the new 60s, so I'm like kind of lost in the sauce. That's all. I don't need the plate one. You could take the plate risks away. I have some pretty good plate. I'll take the mithril spike shield though. Rip level 6. I don't need. Oh, you logged off before I could give him back to you? So what'd they say happened? Oh, he got breathed on. He got feared in front of Onyxia, and then he got breathed on. So that's a rough one. Just, it's a random RNG, and it sucks. But it happened almost to my paladin inside Blackwing Lair. I got feared right in front of Deferian, and then he did a cleave, and I went down to like 200 life on my paladin. It's insane. Keep stacking that GME. Is that GameStop? I don't think that's Game. It is GameStop. Don't buy GameStop. Don't do it. 6 months is down like 7%, and then GameStop is down hard. What? All right. Buy. Oh yeah, that's a bad. Here, watch this. This is what I was looking at during the stream. Right monitor, activate, boop. This is what I was watching when I was selling. Here's like the buy. It said sell at the top right. We sold at 653-ish. If I wasn't watching the market, and then it said buy, potentially buy an opportunity, but then immediately after it said sell. Said buy, you buy back in, you sell, and guess what happened after you hit sell here? It said sell, it dripped all the way down. It's 1 o'clock. Yeah, market closed. It's in the red, really heavy. Look at the volume right there. That bar right here is the volume of people selling. So here, big. There was a little bit of a buy right here that kind of pushed it up, but then some big selling kind of going on right through here. Lots of downwards pressure, big volumes of sells. Pushing that market down, and here end of day, guess what happened? Do post market, it kind of looks like it's up just a little bit after hours, but just right there before the end of the trade day, it fell down pretty hard. But it's still, oh, it lost. It's back down to Thursday. It's really not that bad. It's sold off a bit. Like, look at this. Year to date, it's sold off barely anything, and this is healthy. Like, this is fine to sell off that much. But that's what I was looking at on my other screen right here. Yeah, but that's my other screen. Boop. Look at that. Let's see here. Okay guys, so that is going to be it for today's video. Let's make sure I don't miss any last comments. Rip 60, yeah, 07. If it isn't the worst, buy angle. Oh no, that was a sell. That was a big sell. Do not buy. No, it said sell when you were supposed to sell, and then you sell and you stay out until it tells you to buy. But yeah, sometimes there's like a smidge in there where it says buy, but then it immediately says sell, and it dumped down. But guys, that is going to be it for the stream. I really do appreciate everyone tuning in, hanging out. Tesla's down over 5%. Yeah, Sony 5%, Nvidia 5% on Nvidia. That's big. But we'll be back on Monday, 100% back to streaming. We're going to be finishing off our warrior challenge level 45 to 60. I'm hoping in the next few streams. And then after we get this guy to level 60, we'll be deciding what's going to be the fate. Like, what will we do next? I'm not 100% sure where I want to go next after getting this guy to level 60, but that'll be in the future problem. So we'll leave that up to them, to him to figure out. Looks like they're going to be dropping the horde head here in just a minute. It despawns in 10 minutes. So I'm going to just leave my character here logged in for a little bit and set my executable program, my bat file, to close WoW in 15 minutes and see what happens. Do some quick shout outs in the chat. So over on YouTube, we had Lies Babs, we had Luis, we had James Smith. Over on Twitch, we had Rock, Blessing, Ryo, Sneaky J, God Squad, and Rose911. So appreciate everyone out there. Hopefully I didn't miss anyone that popped into the stream. And we had Kai. Oh, yeah, we had Kai as well. We had Kayuri. I think that in the Natalia. And Natalia as well over on the Twitch side. So I do want to give some shout outs to those that I saw chatted in the chat. Have you seen the news? There was an explosion in the factory in Massa. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. That's like a chip maker. Maybe that's why the AI stocks went down. Crazy. Crazy. But guys, that is going to be it from me. I do appreciate everyone tuning in. I'll be back on Monday for sure, but I may stream later either on Friday, Saturday, late night streaming. So just subscribe, follow along. You'll be notified when we go live here on the channel. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye. 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 Have a good one all. Have a good one. Bye-bye. I hit the wrong one.